fine. Just don't give a shove
What?
money. You should use the money on yourself. You don't need to worry about
No.
me and money. I've got all I need. Huh? What? Nothing?
Okay.
Okay. Okay? Is
I
that
used
all?
to be like, I used to be like, just as like, how you say, very poor. But then I got a job, so I kind of want to give back to everyone who was like in my situation, if you will.
Huh?
Because I only ever got like £5 per week, and that was like the amount of money I had.
Oh, this game is gonna be loud. Hold on, let me just turn it down. Okay. I put it back down.
Okay.
Okay, it's down to like 2, I think it's okay.
We need to make like a Yoshi soundboard.
Huh?
We need to make a Yoshi soundboard
Oh, for what?
for all your commonly said phrases.
Ah?
Like, okay, and what? And, ah!
Why is that?
I don't know, it'd just be fun to use.
Uh, let's see here.
No, I left my Joy-Con grip at my friend's house, and it's gonna cost me £4 to get down there.
Oh no! It's a disaster. Oh. Okay, so. Yeah, Showbrew says hi stream! Say hello to Showbrew.
What? What's happening?
Showbrew says hi stream through Steam chat. It should be appearing.
Oh.
Unless it doesn't come up on the window, I'm not sure how like I get overlaid onto it. But yeah. Anyway, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we have Lucario here. So say hello.
Konnichiwa.
There you go. If you remember him, then cool. If not, then wow, okay. And if you don't know him, he is back from a Weird Tetra stream from a while ago. A member of WuGB. So yeah, that's cool. Dragons are the best. They are, aren't they? Dragons are awesome.
I'll be the controversial voice
Oh,
in this.
really?
I
Oh
will.
wait, I should check the gallery. Is there anything new in the gallery? Hey, there's some new stuff in the gallery. Let's see here. It's
Let me
ah,
go into the stream.
it is Bryce here. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Sebastian! He looks super cute. Ah! He does look super cute, doesn't he? Oh, wow, it's, he's super cool as well. Who's this? Oh, hey, this is, Kevin. Kevin in the arcade. They're all super cool and super cute. Let's go and continue with Adine's story.
You're super cool. What are you talking about?
Um, okay. If you say so. Thank you. Still don't know what happened to Lorem, but oh well. Maybe we'll find out in a future playthrough. Let's go meet with a dune. Ding dong. That must be her. Hey Yoshi. Hey dude. Are you ready to go? Sure am. Can't wait to see everything the festival has to offer. Oh, I'm sorry if it came across that way, but I don't think we'll actually have much time to take part in the festivities. Oh, really? Yeah, I'll have to spend most of my time at the competition grounds. We'll arrive there early so I can check in and do my warm-up, and I'll still have to stick around after my performance to wait for the award ceremony. Well, I guess you don't have to wait with me. You could see the rest of the festival if you wanted to. That's out of the question. I'm here to spend time with you. The festival is not that important. Besides, we can always see everything on one of the other festival days. True. We could even watch the big fireworks show at the end. Yeah, I've heard about that. Everyone keeps telling me how important it is for me to see, and how important it is for me to actually run away from it, because, you know, it's actually not important to be there, obviously. Because the game is silly.
See, I do some of the voices, but the stream's like 7 seconds behind.
Oh no!
I know.
I could screen share, but I'm not sure how much that would impact my connection.
You can try.
Yeah, why not? You can speak for
Just do it
Dean if
like
you
lower
want.
settings or something.
Yeah, alright. Let's see. Turn on screen share. We can do 480. Yeah,
Oh,
let's give
yes,
you 15 frame rate.
I'll do my best feminine voice.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Are you seeing it?
Yeah, I can see all 9 of the pixels.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Everyone keeps telling me how important it is for me to see. Can you read
It's not
it?
that important, but if you have the opportunity, you really should go.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to attend, but I'd gladly accompany you if I have the chance.
Sure. So, today's agenda is emotional support, and next time we can take it in all aspects of the festival. Sounds good?
Perfect.
Alright, let's go then.
Yeah, let's go. We're going. It took a while for us to arrive at the festival, which had already begun by this point. The last of the booths that lined the way were still being set up, but dragons of all shapes and sizes were already pouring in. Instead of walking directly through the festival, we stayed outside the established paths, heading towards the stage where the competition was going to be held. Okay, let's go. Wait, what? Eventually, we arrived at a rather large open air near the facility that had been roped off. At one corner of the building, a few flyers had already gathered.
Maybe you should wait here while I get my number.
Why?
People might get the wrong idea if you show up in the registration line.
Oh, I'm gonna fly around. What are you going on about? I'm gonna participate.
Besides, they'd certainly stare and start asking all kinds of questions.
Alright, I'll just stay here then.
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye!
How's my voice acting?
It is great. It sounds not so feminine though. Oh, can you read stream chat or are you not interacting with it today? Hold on. The stream chat must not be coming up or something. Hold on, let me refresh my page then because I thought it was a little weird for it to be quiet. I'm sorry guys, if you're interacting with the chat, just give me a second and interact with it in like a couple of seconds.
Get sassed by stream. Everyone sass him in chat.
Oh, okay. I know. I failed you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know why the chat wasn't coming up. I didn't fail them yet. I think. Alright, can someone try say something in the chat now? I need to check if it's working.
Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police in the background.
Oh no. Is it because I failed my mission to interact with the chat? Guys, say hello! No one said hello. Hello.
Oh, by the way, I might be.
Alola! Hi, Dank Baron! Hello, Olivia. Welcome, guys. I'm so sorry that I didn't, see the chat before. I should have checked those issues beforehand, but we're okay now. We're all good. I hope you guys didn't say too much. Pay attention to chat. I'm sorry!
I may be on enough voice for a bit, so if I go, just continue without me.
Okay, you'll have to let me know though. Right. Okay. After Dean had waddled off to the other flyers, I surveyed my surroundings idly. Beyond the big open area, seating had been provided, and I could already see a few people waiting for the competition to start. A few had even gathered on the roof of the building to watch from there. Yay!
I'm back.
Welcome back. Where did you go? Where did you go?
That's a Dean's line.
Where did the Dean come back from?
I don't know.
Wow, you didn't pay attention to the plot of the game. You're exposed. Just kidding. You wrote a whole novel. When you popped up on my Switch PMQT, I got excited. Oh, I'm sorry. I was playing with Luke a bit. So, it'll be okay. Don't worry. We'll be backing up and streaming sometime soon. Don't worry. If you wrote a whole novel, why don't you copy-paste it back into the chat again so you can read it? Is that your number? She held up a piece of cloth with a large number printed on it. A few straps were hanging from it.
What's this? No, of course not. This is Angel's number.
Wow, she just got a whole lot deeper. Of course, sorry for the mistake.
I'm one of the last to start, actually.
Are we late?
No, I guess the others just arrived earlier to have more time to get ready.
I see. What do you think about the other competitors?
I've seen most of them fly before. Some are really, really good.
Really, really, really good? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It doesn't seem like... Oh, no, that's your line. Sorry.
Yeah, that's my line, jeez. It doesn't seem like there are many newcomers here, so right now, I'm the odd one out.
Maybe you could use that to your advantage. To your slight disadvantage.
How so?
Can't, because I refreshed the stream because I thought I was the one having the problem. Ah, no! It's okay. It'll be okay. Well, you know more about them than they do about you. Having a promising newcomer here, a promising newcomer there might throw them off their game.
I'm not so sure about that. After all, it's not as if any of our already I can't even read today. Choreographed performances would change based on what others do now. Each of us just tries to do their best. Most of them are seasoned flyers, so they already know how to deal with that kind of pressure. If anything, I'm the one who might get nervous and mess up.
Don't mess up!
Gonna squander the opportunity. I do have one advantage though. I'm still pretty young, and this is a sport with a great amount of wear and tear.
One advantage? You a Tetris player? You it.
A dirty four-wider.
No! Alright.
There comes a certain point in time when you just can't perform as well anymore as you used to.
Ah, that makes sense.
Where you used to be before. Many complicated maneuvers can only be performed by younger athletes. The older ones can make up for it by using experience and with better execution of easier moves.
Right.
In the end, a daring newcomer like me could surprise the audience and the judges with something new and unexpected, which is exactly what I plan to do.
Sounds like a plan. How good do you think it?
I can predict what's gonna happen.
Oh no!
She's gonna do something risky,
no! No! Don't say that! But
she's
no!
Gonna do something risky, and she's gonna end up in hospital.
No!
That's my guess.
Oh, hey Chip, welcome to the stream. How good do you think your chances are?
With a bit of luck, I might even be able to win. This is just a local competition after all.
Yeah, that's the optimistic attitude I want. See?
I'm going to die soon.
Shh!
But you know what? Just being here right now, performing in front of so many people is a win for me. People will know me, and I'll probably get mentioned somewhere in a local paper.
See, look on the bright side!
I've trained for years, and my application to complete finally got accepted. So to compete.
Yeah.
Now I just have to make the most of it, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, be happy. Shh! No!
I still can hardly believe that I'm here. This is the moment I've worked so hard for.
That's right. And I'll be watching you.
Watching me die.
No!
Oh, stop it. You're making me nervous. So nervous I could die.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you help me with this?
She spread out her wing, and only then did I notice that her shoulder joint was tightly bandaged. What's that for?
It's just a training bandage to stabilize my shoulder after that little blunder you witnessed last time. We can't fly with these in the competition though, so I'll have to take it off.
Ah, alright.
See?
Okay.
Do something risky.
No! She's recovered. She's all good now. It's okay. I opened the bandage, carefully unwrapping her wing. There you go.
Thanks.
She spread both of her wings, beating them a few times. I couldn't help noticing that the previously bandaged wing was sagging noticeably compared to its counterpart, as if it were misaligned. She seemed to be examining her shoulder, somewhat lost in thought when I spoke up. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I?
I can see you're straining without the bandage.
I'm fine. Really, don't worry about it.
If you're fine without the bandage, how come you were wearing it up to just now? Did you need it for practice too? If you couldn't practice without it, maybe you aren't ready to compete without it yet.
How dare you question me? You're silly. Like, I'm the one who has been doing this for years, not you. This is my dream we're talking about.
Oh.
She's so. You're just showing that you care, and she's just like, screw you.
No, she's nice. She's nice. It's just that, you know, we don't want to get. Ugh. Do you want them to see you in this condition and judge you based on that rather than when you're at your best?
I just have to try, you know?
What if something goes wrong though? You don't want to be in that position.
Oh my god, this is so obvious. If I start making excuses now, maybe I'll never stop. I'll always be too nervous or too injured, or didn't eat right the day before. I feel bad enough as it is.
That makes sense, actually. I understand what she's... No, guys, please! Don't be like that. Shh. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Why? What's stream chat saying?
They're saying
Yeah.
she's gonna kill herself. No.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Right now, I have the chance to do this, and if I don't take it, maybe I'll never. I can't speak. Maybe I never will. I'll always just be a server and delivery girl making minimum wage. Oh, you know me, the delivery girl. Is this one chance really too much to ask for?
No, but it doesn't have to be right now. They'll always be next to you. They've never seen you compete before. If you fly now, they'll judge you based on this performance. You only have one chance at making your first impression, and you know it won't be your best if you fly right now. If it's not good enough, maybe they won't invite you again next year. If you fly now, they won't accept any excuses. But if you tell them you're injured, they might let you fly another time.
But I don't want to wait another year. I want to do it now. I've changed so much. You remember this injury? Are you telling me I should just let it go?
Tell Goggles to wait another year. Wow. No, they burn.
Should I wait another year?
Maybe. We'll see if there's an option. I just can't help thinking about last time. If you crash like that again, there's no sand here to cushion your fall. It would be much worse.
You think I don't know that? That I'm not already worrying about this more than I ever have for anything else? I just don't want to make any excuses anymore, quite frankly. I don't want to wonder if I'll ever amount to anything more than a waitress. I want to be able to fulfill my dream, and I don't want to wait another year to find out.
What about Emily? If something happened to you, how do you think they would explain to her that you just suddenly stopped showing up, huh? Oh,
Don't
I'm sorry.
Dare bring her into this. She has nothing to do with it.
Like it or not, what you are doing could have consequences, and there are others beside you who will be affected if something goes wrong. I'm being more pushy than normal in this scene, aren't I? This is... I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh. In other scenes, I was never like...
I need to respect my dragon self, right?
Right? Like, when I was with other characters, I was like, yeah, well, okay, sure, you can go ahead with this if you're really passionate. Here, I'm like, no, you should stop before it's too late. It's like, come on, stop.
You know what? I will fly and do the best damn job I've ever done. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Huh. Before I could reply, she angrily stomped off toward the building, where by now a number of contestants had arrived. I don't like this game, come on! You just made me automatically the bad guy here. I didn't even get an option in dialogue here yet. Silly. Well, I had failed to convince her. At least I could say that I had tried my hardest to stop her. I asked myself whether I even wanted to watch the competition at that point. It was possible that she'd do even better than expected, but if my experience was any indication, her performance would not turn out well. In the end, I decided to stay and watch from the sidelines. I didn't want to join the rest of the audience, as I was sure it would get me unwanted attention. After the competition started, I lost myself in thought, thinking over the conversation I had with Adine while watching the other contestants half-heartedly. Adine had been right. Some of them really were very good, but based on what I had seen at her practice session, she did have a shot at winning if everything went well for her. Even though my rational mind doubted that would happen, for her own sake, I hoped it would. Bad and no dragon we're hearing. No, stop! You're being protective? Yeah, I suppose so. No! Guys! 9.9k? Nice! Well done! Eventually, it was
Oh, you need to improve your battery life.
Yes, apparently. One by one, the contestants showed off their skills in a variety of moves, usually followed by the applause of the audience. Eventually, it was time for Adine's turn. Next on the stage is number 11, a promising newcomer who will show her skills to the public here for the very first time in her debut performance. Please welcome Angel! There was an excited bout of clapping. The audience was always curious to see a newcomer on the stage, but I somehow know this already because... Okay. Right? The fact that you pointed out the audience was always curious to see a newcomer on stage, it's being very specific about this audience was always curious. It's as if you've been here before, but you haven't. Bad wording. However, after a few seconds passed, Dean still hadn't emerged. An awkward silence set in as the audience's applause stopped and everyone sat anxiously, waiting for her to show up. She never did. After half a minute or so had passed, the announcer's voice once more echoed across the area. My apologies. It looks like number 11 will not be flying today. Next up is number 12, a sudden veteran you may know for its somewhat unusual technique. Before I could even ask myself what happened, I saw Adine walking out of the building and coming towards me. Huh? Adine, what did you do? Huh?
Let's just go somewhere else.
What happened? Okay. What happened? What? Why did you? Walked away from the festival and sat down under a tree in the outskirts of town, as the competition was already nearly over. The darkness had already set in.
Here should be good.
Hope for Dean? Yeah. What is this sneaky business? So, what made you reconsider?
You were right with everything you said.
What? Oh, okay. Sure.
When I was inside and had a bit of time to cool off, I realized I didn't want to do it like this, even if I had to wait another year.
How do you feel now?
Look at this cheesy dialogue.
Mm.
I know it was the right thing to do, but I can't help thinking that I just came so close. That I could have done it if it. Sorry, the pixels are just like.
It's fine.
If it hadn't been for that stupid accident.
You'll have another chance. I promise.
The wording's a bit strange on that.
It is. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh shit.
Oh. Oh,
Hey,
she's brightened up.
Look at the sky. Can you see that light? That one looks a bit brighter than all the others.
Oh, this doesn't help. I've been watching like a series about. No, don't mention the asteroid. It's not here yet. That's tomorrow. No, that's in like no. It's in a few weeks. Sorry, it's not tomorrow. It's in a few weeks. The asteroid.
What
Basically, there's an asteroid coming for this world, and one of our other goals is to like not prevent it from happening. So yeah.
Right, I didn't even know. But
yep.
I'm still good at predicting a plot.
Well, come on, it was eventually gonna happen to this one anyway. Alright, let's have a look at the light. I looked up and saw many celestial bodies lighting up the sky. One of them was noticeably brighter than all the other stars. Yeah.
They usually practice in the evening to stay up until it's dark. So I see the stars pretty often. I noticed something different about that one. It moves.
This might actually be the asteroid. What if this is the actual... wow, okay. How does it move? It looks pretty stationary to me.
You don't notice it just by looking at it, but over the last couple of weeks, I've noticed that it's changed.
Oh no!
To the other stars.
Wow, so this actually is it? Oh my. Can't be a star then. Stars don't move. Oh no, we have to tell her.
Amazing observation. Stars.
Well,
They have an office in one of the cities that watches these kind of things. I called them about it a while ago.
What did they say?
It's just an asteroid passing by.
Passing by. Passing by. Need to stop it. That makes it sound pretty important. Stinky cheese.
Yeah, it's a big one apparently. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be able to see it without a telescope.
Do you think it's dangerous?
Why would it be?
Because the administrator came along and told me that it was going to blow up the whole world, and I've relived this timeline multiple times already, so we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It could hit the moon or something like that.
What? Sonic Adventure 2 style. Majora's Mask.
This was yeah, I was gonna say that. Alright, let's continue on.
They showed me that it's not going to happen. They say calculating the path of celestial bodies is a very complicated science, and it's not really an exact one.
Yeah, it's not an exact one.
They know it's not going to hit the moon, but they're watching to make sure it passes safely.
What if it doesn't pass safely?
You should be able to, like... It's not like gravity... You should be able to calculate the trajectory of, like, a massive asteroid.
Yeah, I don't know. These people are kind of...
Like, the only thing that's going to affect it is the gravity of this Earth.
Well,
We'll take into account.
It's not like any of us know about any of that because we're not scientists. Adine is just a flyer who does...
No. I studied it. GCSE science.
Okay, well you did, but not the characters in the game. I mean,
no.
Not that just watching it would make a difference.
They don't really know anything more. Apparently, don't know fucking GCSE science. Apparently, they're also really underfunded. The council doesn't see the need to waste people's time and money to look in the sky all day. Oh yeah, the NASA basically.
Oh, that's strange, don't you think?
It used to be a pretty important job, but over time the funding got less and less until only this token office in our biggest city was left.
Oh, I see.
It's such a shame, since the whole institution was based on our creation story.
Oh yeah. In what way?
In one of the stories, our creator told us to watch the skies.
She also told me to do that, and the fact that it... How religious are you, really?
What exactly do you mean?
Well, dragons have these myths about humans. How many of them do you actually believe are true?
No, I believe all of it. I just love reading all the stories, theories, and all that.
Why is that?
Well, I think there's a lot we can learn from it. Much of our society is based on it, including our laws and traditions.
I see. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
What would you think if I told you that I'm a time traveler from the future? I do wonder if the story is now changing because we've actually, like, experienced this so many times now, and if this ending would be any different. Because, like, Bryce's ending, I still don't know if it would have been different if it had been, like, our first ending that we got. Oh well.
Hey, don't joke about something like that.
Why not?
Because I'd believe you. Besides, if you really were a time traveler, I'd think you'd come from the past, like the time when we were created.
Really? Why is that?
Because that's the only time in our history where we know of humans ever being here. If you came from the future, that would mean humans would show up at some point in our future history, and I'm not sure how or why that would happen.
Because I'm here right now? Did you consider that?
No.
Wouldn't that mean that I was your creator?
Well, not necessarily. There could have been other humans around, right?
Your myths only mention one, though.
Yeah, but people speculate, trying to find explanations for these old myths. Maybe there were more humans around and they just died.
They just died.
Women say they fled across the ocean. We just don't know. They just died, you know.
Yeah. Well,
all of them had heart attacks.
Of course. What do you think?
I don't know. I like reading all about the theories and trying to piece the puzzle together myself. That's why I went to visit the underground building. We found some of the theories are quite out there.
Like what?
For example, one says that humans are really aliens that who come from a different planet.
So, the humans, right? They've traveled to another planet, they just leave some life force there, and then they leave.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing backstory.
Yeah, look, even I'm questioning it. What would they do that for?
Maybe it's an experiment they are testing us. Some say they're always watching us from up there somewhere with a giant mothership. And that maybe one day they'll return when we're ready to join them.
That is pretty out there, I'll say.
So it's just like us and like aliens, I guess.
It's weird.
Told so. What about the humanity you come from, though? Why don't you just tell me more about your world?
I don't like talking about that. It's much prettier here.
It looks pretty identical, to be honest. I don't believe you.
Well, I mean, what's happening in our world is that it's like, it's a very not like the present here. It's got a whole different backstory, but basically, it's not very nice. This long story short, it's the truth.
I believe it when I see it with my own eyes. I'd love to visit your world.
I don't think it would be a good idea to visit us right now.
Why not?
Do you know what our world is like? Are there any rumors about that?
Not really. There hasn't been much speculation about that yet. Of course, we're curious though. Next time, we want to send one of our ambassadors into your world to make it even and all that.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Don't be so negative.
I'm sorry. It's not up to me to determine the best course of action, because I'm actually not making any dialogue choices right now, Adine. Did you know that? This is just my character being negative. Oh well, I'm just a lowly ambassador after all.
Not quite as lowly as a waitress with nothing more than high aspirations.
Ha ha ha, you're very funny, Adine.
Maybe it's time for me to go home.
I would walk you, but I guess you'd be faster if you flew.
Nah, I'd rather not without the bandage.
Are you serious? And you're gonna do a performance like that?
No, I shouldn't have tried. You don't have to bring that up again.
Yeah, in-game me, you're so dumb.
Yeah, Yoshi, why are you being so horrible?
I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I think you made the right decision in the end.
Thank you.
Shall we go then?
Sure.
Alright.
I like how I've turned her just like into just a casual guy.
Yeah. Great. There we are.
You want to come in for a bit? Would be a shame for you to have come all this way for nothing. You know, this doesn't really easy,
Sure.
so much more accustomed for like a human to live in than a dragon.
Yeah, no, that's what's one of the things that's mentioned in this game is the fact that dragons didn't really evolve to create things that are made for themselves, since they're so similar in humans to in terms of genetics. So they just make stuff the way most humans would.
Oh.
Yeah. She opened the door, wiping her feet on the doormat before she went inside.
Can I offer you something to drink, maybe?
No thanks, I'm good. See, I get no options in this during the scene. Wow.
Yeah, you just have to answer negatively to everything.
Exactly.
About the TV.
Guess what? I'm probably gonna say no. Oh, look, I didn't. That could be interesting. I haven't watched TV in ages, and I don't have one in the apartment.
You're right, you've got a pretty decent apartment, but they didn't provide a TV. I wonder why.
Maybe they wanted to avoid culture shock or something like that.
You've got a shelf full of books, so why would books be fine but not a TV?
I suppose when they give me books, they know what I'm gonna read, but on TV, they can't really regulate the content I'm gonna see. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. At least if TV works the same way as ours used to.
That's true. Maybe they just thought your time would be better spent elsewhere.
Not really. Apparently the books are not very good. I guess if they didn't want.
It lives in 1984.
It's 20XX. Get it right. It said at the start of the game.
Oh right, it's Mega Man. Okay.
If they didn't want me to watch TV, they suddenly never told me.
Actually, there's a series on right now that could be pretty interesting to you.
What is it?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. Do you want me to put it on or not?
Sure, let's do it. See, again, no choice there. Adine turned on the TV, and a brief flicker appeared on the screen before it was filled with the image of a house from the outside. Well, that doesn't look unusual. It's literally a house.
Just wait a bit.
The camera cut to the inside of the home while the chattering of small talk could be heard. Then some figures entered the living room on the screen. They were grotesque, malformed creatures with rather cartoony proportions, covered in odd lumps all over their body. They all shared the same odd skin tone. It was clear to me that these figures were played by actors in obviously fake, bulky costumes that reminded me of mascots. What are those? Of course they are. Humans!
That's the name of the series. It's a sitcom about a contemporary family, as you would expect it. But the twist is that everyone is a human.
And then I realized why I hadn't been able to identify the creatures on the screen as humans. They were all naked. Since the dragon's concept of clothing was different, they applied their own principles in creating the series. It was quite bizarre to see a typical family sitcom where all the characters were in obviously fake costumes and also happened to be naked. Do you like it?
It's one of my favourites. Well, it is a sitcom. It managed to address the serious and deep issues fairly often, which I don't think would be as effective if they weren't watching them through the lens of this alternate reality.
That's interesting.
This one isn't a bad episode, but it's already nearly over.
I guess there's no point in just watching the ending.
True.
At this point, the credits were already rolling, and Dean turned off the TV again. You weren't joking.
What do you think?
Let's just say that if a human looking like that suddenly showed up in our world, people would probably run away screaming.
They don't look that bad.
Sure, it's impressive if we consider what they had to work with, but there's a few things they got wrong.
Like what?
For one, humans mostly wear clothing, and secondly, we don't have tails.
They're just small details. The series is still good there.
Is it popular?
Sure, many people love it.
I see. I hope they aren't too scared of me when they see how different I am, though.
I didn't know what was true when I first met you, did I?
True.
Now that you're already here, there's something you can help me with.
What is it?
Well, it'd be a huge favor to ask, and it's kind of embarrassing.
Can't be that embarrassing. Just say it. The worst I can do is say no.
How should I say this? It's about my shower. God damn it! What is?
Oh.
What am I about to be forced to say?
Huh.
I got pretty dirty from practice sometimes, especially from the bad landings. And recently, the detachable shower head broke.
Oh. Uh-oh. So what? What are we meant to do?
You haven't put the puzzle pieces together yet, Yoshi.
Yeah, of course I have.
That usually wouldn't be much of a problem, but with this injury, I can't exactly reach a few places on my own.
Oh.
It's already not ideal. Having to manage everything with my wings, but now it's even harder.
You want me to scrub your back?
I guess you could put it that way. I told you it was embarrassing.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll do that. Come on.
No, you
Come
won't
on.
do it.
We need to assist her with her washing, or she'll be forever dirty.
No, it's fine. I think I've been a little dirty.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad to help.
Thanks.
See, look how happy she is now.
I'm forced to be happy this way.
We were already...
This character controls me.
Too bad. I followed her, entering the rather large bathroom. This shower is huge. I wouldn't mind having one of these.
Isn't just your regular dragon-sized shower. It's made specifically for a flyer like me. We need enough room to stretch our wings.
Just think of the possibilities. Watch the dragon! Oh, my friend is quiet? What could we do about that? I suppose I could turn the user volume. Can you try talk now?
Yes, I can. Hello.
Oh wow, you sound louder, but that's a given because of the fact I turned you up. Is that any better for you guys? Adina's a girl. Yes, Adina's a girl, guys.
I'm just a very quiet person in general, I guess.
Perhaps, but I feel like it would still catch through. Alright, just think of the possibilities. She took off her goggles and stepped into the roomy walk-in shower. After pressing a button on the wall, water started flowing from the shower head mounted on the wall. She moved around a bit, stretching this and that way in order to cover her whole body in the water. Soon afterwards, she pressed the button on the wall again, and the water flow stopped. He turned to show me her back, wings splayed. Oh, we gotta
Oh
wash her
my
back.
god.
What's the problem? There is no problem with this. We just need to wash her back. That's not an issue
Oh
at all.
yeah, just wash someone's back completely normal.
Oh, come on. It's like giving people massages. The soap and sponge should be right there. I took a sponge that wasn't unlike the ones I gave from back home and added some soap from a rather big bowl.
Think of describe what the sponge looks like, just not like one back home.
Just think of the possibilities, shower dragon. See, look, these dragons are so cute. It seemed to me that each species had their own challenges that needed to be overcome when it came to daily tasks like this one, emphasized by all the different design choices when it came to everyday items.
You can start with the wings and work your way down from there.
Sure
Please
thing.
don't, though.
I couldn't help making a joke to ease the tension a bit when I put the sponge on her muzzle. Hey, it looks like you've got something here. Oh wait, that's just your stripes.
Hey, stop that.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Good job. Now,
Aww.
I've got the soap in my nose.
Soap massages, yes. Of course, soap massages. I started scrubbing her wings. Now that I could see them up close and fully extended, I found them to be quite impressive. ...
You know, I actually tried to do that before.
What do you mean?
Washing up those stripes.
Why?
Well, I was just a child back then. You know how kids are, they make fun of everything. Then, I don't know if human children are the same way.
They are, trust me. Of course.
Don't press too hard there, that's the injured shoulder.
I'll be careful.
You better be.
Of course. Eventually, I reached her lower back. While I was washing a particular spot on her left side, I could see her leg twitch slightly. Are you ticklish there?
I guess you noticed.
Yeah, she told us already she's ticklish around like the sides. What happens if I do this? I repeated my ministrations, moving the sponge in circles over that particular spot.
Hey, stop that.
She started squirming and suddenly her tail whacked around and hit me in the face, causing me to stumble and fall over backwards.
Are you okay?
Ticklish. I guess I deserve that.
You do deserve that. Well, you tickle the dragon, you get the
Tail, apparently. Well, I wouldn't mind that. The forked tip of her tail was still hovering inches in front of my face. Its peculiar shape reminded me of something, and I couldn't help but grab it and hold it like a telephone. Hello, hello. This is so silly.
1 second. Alright, what are you doing?
I think your phone isn't working.
Stop being silly.
I thought she enjoyed us being silly. Alright, I'm nearly done anyway. I resumed my scrubbing. By now, only her tail was left. Not being entirely sure about my technique, I moved the sponge over the tail's whole length in small circles. When I was nearly done, I noticed a low rumble emanating from her, reminding me of what an oversized cat's purr might sound like. Are you purring? Suddenly, her expression changed as she looked over her shoulder. Get some tail. What is this, Stag Baron?
Oh.
I want to see this. What is this?
Are you done? You should take a step back if you don't want to get hit by the wire.
Oh, okay then. After I left the shower again, she pressed the button on the wall, and the water resumed once more. She only stood under it briefly and moved around a bit until the water had completely washed over the suds. When she turned off the water again, I realized that it didn't cling to her much at all. After she shook herself for a bit, she stepped out again, nearly dry.
Thanks, I really needed that.
Thank you for your input. You're welcome.
It's probably getting late for you. I already held you up this long.
Don't worry about it. Oh, it's already dark outside. It was dark when we were out there before.
I guess that took longer than I thought.
I'm not supposed to go outside this late.
You're right. We were advised by the police to stay inside after nightfall because of everything that's going on.
For me, this is even more important. We don't know if there's anyone out there who might want to target me.
I suppose you'll just have to spend the night then.
I guess so. Alright.
Oh no.
spending the night. Okay, another free day, yay me. Let's go get some well-deserved rest. In the end, I decided to spend the day relaxing in my apartment. I didn't know when things would start to pick up again, so I figured it would be better to get some rest as long as I still could. Alright, let's do this. Massages, goggles, tail feathers. Alright. Oh, we've got duty. Okay. Let's go take a dune. Maybe your bed's big enough for both of us. What a shame. Whatever will I do? Oh no, my curfew! Whatever will I do? I guess she's here.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to see a lot of people die. Ready for what?
The fireworks, silly.
Oh, of course. Let's go.
Duh, the fireworks, obviously.
After a few minutes of walking, we arrived at a rather empty-looking area near the edge of town.
Here we are.
Goo goo! Sorry.
Yeah, I had the exact tone.
If this is everyone, I'm disappointed. I thought it'd be crowded here.
This is actually one of my training spots. It turns out you can see the fireworks pretty well from here too.
So this is your secret spot, then?
I guess you could say so.
Well, now that I know of it, I suppose it's not so secret anymore.
Such banter. Not if you keep it to yourself. We can make it our secret spot.
Yeah, but everyone else comes here anyway whenever I'm with them and they're ending a dean. I'm sorry to tell you, but if you say so.
Okay, let's get starting. Now, take a good look.
I'm ready for Everyone's Dead, the game. I mean, not everyone dies in every ending. Was there an ending that everyone actually died in? I don't know if there was.
Here we are.
What is Windows XP looking background? It does, doesn't it? We waited quietly. We waited quietly as the stillness of the light enveloped us. Soon, I heard the sound of the first rocket make its way into the night sky, after which it exploded in a pattern of colours. More rockets followed, their thunderous noise echoing throughout the land. Yes, that's the exact same text as last time, and these are the exact same fireworks as last time. Scrolling PNG, it's like we are actually there.
Yeah, I can almost hear the fireworks.
First ending you got, everyone died. Reza didn't die, so I guess it doesn't count. I'd say, like, it doesn't count because Reza didn't die, and he's still a character that can die, so if he didn't die, then, well, yeah. I mean, unless you count the fact that everyone got exploded by the meteor, but, yeah. Suddenly, a terrible realization hit me. Yeah, Reza, we've seen this a million times. Da-di-da-di-da, public event, the village was deserted, the portal, blah, 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 I think we need to go now.
Stop joking around, Yoshi, you still haven't seen the best part?
The best part of the game? No, not really, I wouldn't consider it that. I know where Reza is, we need to stop him.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
What should we do then?
Maybe you could fly and get us some help. I'll try to buy us some time by confronting him.
Alright, where should I meet you?
Though Reza died, he was held captive, so meteor, boom. Meteor shower. Somewhere near the portal. He'll be there. Let's go. Alright, da-di-da-di-da. Is this any different? I mean, Sebastian's not dead, so that's always a plus. Wait, this is different. I looked around thinking about where he could be or if it was worth waiting for him when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. There was a suitcase leaning against the portal. Moonbeam! A suitcase? That's weird. Why a suitcase? When I opened it to check its contents, I was surprised to find a few eggs inside. I had no doubt that this was Reza's doing. So instead of just having eggs there, now he has eggs in a suitcase. It's becoming more and more sophisticated, isn't he? Apparently, he had broken into the hatchery again, stashing the eggs here, but he hadn't used the portal just yet. Why? Given that he hadn't left yet, he clearly still had unfinished business in the area. The underground building, la-di-da-di-da. Hi, Reza. Oh, yeah, you betrayed us. Oh, no. Well, whatever. I don't care. Did he murder in this? Wait, did he murder in this one or not? Yeah, it looks like he didn't deny murdering this time, so yeah. Alright. Maybe I can. Suddenly, Maverick and Nadine appeared next to me. You planned this, didn't you, Yoshi? Traitor! Did you want to voice Maverick as well?
I'll voice the dragons.
Yes, alright. And to think I let you distract me with such a cheap trick, just because I thought there was still a shred of humanity within you. Oh no, he's gonna kill the administrator again. Just let me go and I'll forget this thing ever happened. You got 6 bullets, la-di-da-di-da, for 3 people. I've been risking my life. They belong to humanity. Oh no, the administrator. Oh no, sorry, you died, administrator. Bye, if you say so. Sorry, you
Oh my
died.
god, that death animation, he literally just slid down from the screen.
Sorry, I might not stay
So
for long.
dramatic.
I'll have to go places with my friends soon. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Goo Goos!
It's
Reza was
literally just them sliding down from the screen.
Reza was quick with his gun and shot Adine once before Maverick even had a chance to charge. Yeah, I know, the sliding down thing. You have friends, just kidding. Oh no! Oh no, don't kill Maverick! Are you... As Maverick ran towards him, Reza adjusted his aim before shooting at Maverick multiple times. Maverick stumbled and fell before Reza walked up to him and shot him in the head. He's never done that before, has he? Oh my gosh. What now, Yoshi? Are you gonna let me through? I don't have to finish the job with you. Adine was lying on the ground next to me, injured. No! Hold on, Adine, it'll be okay. Please hold on. No, don't do this. It was over to Maverick and the administrator. Both lay dead in a pool of their own blood. No, we've seen this already. We don't need to see it again. It's so sad. Stop. I don't want to see dead Maverick and dead administrator. We've seen this too many times.
I still can't get
Stop.
sliding off the screen. It's
Now
so
you hesitate.
silly.
Wait, now you hesitate to kill after doing all this. It's your choice. Oh, I thought you ran out of bullets. Please. Just go. Oh, well, sorry, that was your line. Ah!
Oh yeah, it was. Jesus.
I'm sorry. If you told me that just a few minutes ago, I wouldn't have had to do all this. Heck, you could have come with me, you stupid idiot. Alright, fine. But if you want to die here with everyone else, feel free. Alright, step over there and lie on the ground. If I see either of you moving before I'm gone, I'll shoot. This is a different scenario. We're being like, we can't do much now. I did as he said and could only watch as he took the generator and left. Huh? The whole animation was great.
What was that?
Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, so we actually let him go this time?
Amazing cutscene.
No. Really? He actually got away in this ending? Oh no, this is like the worst ending with Razor. Couldn't come with me. While both Maverick and the administrator were dead, it turned out that Dean's injury was fairly minor, and she soon got the medical attention she needed. When I attempted to use the portal to follow Reza, however, I had to realize that humanity's portal was not accessible. Did Reza go back then, or what? What happened to him? After Reza had arrived on the other side, he or humanity must have quickly deactivated the portal in order to prevent anyone from connecting with it again. I warned the dragons about the comet, but without the generators from the underground building, they failed at diverting the comet enough to make a difference. As such, the only remaining option for me was to use the portal with the administrator's coordinates, which would enable me to travel back in time to the day of my arrival in this world and met with the Dean for one last time to tell her about my plan. I'd use the portal to try again, hoping for a better outcome. Again, just like in Bryce's ending. Oh, no, we get a little cutscene. Alright.
Always been of a year, huh?
What are you talking about?
That's what you tell me during this Story Festival when you talked me out of playing in the Hunter. It'll always be another year, so I did have to fly in this one.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You did what you could, even if it has to end like this. I enjoyed my time with you. Let's not have any regrets now.
Well, a big thing is that, like, our main character that we've been going along with during this run also didn't die, just like Bryce didn't as well, which is nice. That's good. Thank you.
Remember when I asked you what you were going to do if I knew the world was going to end?
Ah, we're doing it right now. You told... Yep, okay.
You told me you would say your last goodbyes and hope for the best. Is that what this is? Your last goodbyes?
So this dialogue choice actually is applicable here. A lot of the dialogue choices during the cutscenes don't come into effect, but this one, and I think like another one has come into effect before. It's not a goodbye. It's an I'll see you in a better future.
Can I just come with you?
Aww, she's so sad. Unfortunately, no. These coordinates are tied to my biometric data. Only I can use them. Kiss
Oh
her, yeah, I
wow.
know. We do need to kiss her, right? Oh, don't worry. I'll be back before you realize it, and nothing will have happened.
I'll wait for you.
Hmm. Well done.
So sad.
That's this ending. Was this the good or the bad ending? I can't tell whether or not this was a good one.
That's the end of the game. Do.
What's the end of this route? So it looks like we've got an ending with each of the characters so far. That's good. Now it's to figure out how to get the rest of the good or the bad endings. Makes me sad that after getting good endings, you have to get bad endings. It's kind of, but we have to do it for the sake of the achievements and to experience the whole game. Nadine Chan, she lived so good. Yeah, she lived. That's a positive point.
Yeah, but she basically died from the comet.
Well, no, because we had left before it exploded. Whatever.
Yeah, but that's a different timeline.
Yeah, I know.
You're skipping to a different timeline
Yeah,
where
but
she's still dying, but you're just
yeah.
getting a new one.
Well, like Maverick dies in every single timeline anyway, so it's like you can't do much about it. It's just me, or
Yeah,
does
but
every?
I mean, Adine.
Hmm. I guess. Is it just me, or
You
does every
left her
ending
to
leave your?
die.
Sorry. Does every ending leave your main character alive? Maybe every good ending, because I know with Lorem's ending, he ended up. I'm not sure if he was unconscious or if he died. And in Remy's, oh no, during Remy's bad ending, he was alive. Bryce was alive too. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
poor Adine.
I know you left before it exploded, so the Dean that loved you is dead. Don't
Poor
worry,
unfortunate
it's
Adine. You're
okay.
trapped ever after.
I watched that show. Wow,
Poor
my mum always used.
unfortunate Adine. You're trapped.
You bled out after being shot? Right, yeah, no, I remember that. The first ending did happen like that. So what ending is this? Is this
You,
Adine's good or bad? Oh, you have seen
you've
Adine's
watched.
bad ending. Okay, so this is a bad
You've.
ending.
Have you played? Sorry, have you seen Trapped?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I've actually seen that show.
Yeah. I want to be the subset so bad. I want to play that show.
My mum always used to complain
I'm
about
very.
how the woman's mouth was really disgusting because it had purple lipstick on it. I never understood that. It's weird.
I love games where you have to lie or deceive other people.
That's always cool, isn't it? Yeah.
You know about Jackbox games?
Yeah, right. I get what you mean.
Faking it.
Of course.
Have
So
you
what?
have you seen Faking It?
No, I haven't seen that game in particular.
It's basically there's loads of different game modes. There's one where you have to point at each other. There's one where you have to hold up so many fingers. And basically, the faker gets a different prompt or no prompt at all. You have to guess who's faking it.
Oh, that's cool. That's
So, for
fun.
example, I was playing it with two other people, and my 6
Uh-huh.
foot friend
Uh-huh.
was the faker.
Uh-huh.
And the prompt was hold up as many fingers as you are feet tall, and he holds up one finger. I was like, okay,
That's funny.
definitely
That's
the
great.
faker.
Of course. That's hilarious. Alright, so in the good ending, does she die? Hopefully not. Right? I'm saying spaghetti. I hate faking it. Oh. So the bad endings are only when the meteor still exists or something like that? Okay, so wait, whose good endings have we got? Yeah, I guess so actually, yeah. The bad endings are when the meteor still exists, right? Because we've gotten 2 good endings so far, right? Or is it just 1? We've gotten Anna's good ending where she passes away but we divert the comet. The other one would no, or is the rest just bad endings? I don't remember now. No, Bryce's ending? Was that good or bad? I don't remember. We'll see. Seen Adine's bad ending. Alright, let's continue already. We don't have enough time to just sit here. Alright, so Adine is now here. Well, the silhouette. Alright, so let's see. Anything new? Nothing new. Alright, so it looks like we've gotten everyone's ending. Now we need to figure out who to tackle from here because, well, I mean, do we want to get the bad endings out of the way? That's what I assume. But I don't know what the difference. How do you get good endings? How do you get bad endings? I have a theory.
A game theory.
I was waiting for that. Okay, I realized something now. The important items that are listed on the right hand side. In both of the good endings, we actually used the item in our dialogue choice. So in in Anna's ending, we ended up telling her about her the what was it? The letter that she got. And in Bryce's ending, we told Maverick about the whole blood donation thing. So I think that's a requirement to get the good endings. Maybe. You have a theory, a game theory. Yes. Gonna drown myself in a mountain of cereal, get rid of my woes with dragons dying everywhere. It's okay. We will save them all. We will. It'll take time, but we will.
We
So
will.
no. Shh. The system tells me to continue my journey.
I've got to be like the devil's advocate.
Oh, it's trauma again.
Chapter 1.
I think trauma is just whenever you get a bad ending. That seems to be it. Yes, I would like to skip ahead, thanks, game.
As you wish.
Alright, so, let's have a look at the actual stuff we can... Alright, so, if you go to our achievements, what have we got to do? Acquire the bloody bandage. I still don't know how to do that! I don't know how to get the bloody bandage.
Get the bloody bandage.
There is no hint towards how I get the bloody bandage.
As in, like, a Dean's bloody bandage?
Huh? No.
Is it like a Dean's bandage?
Apparently a bandage was found somewhere when, What happened? I don't remember, but it came up during the police investigation. No, I think, Reza had a bloody bandage kept in his little place hideout, and they went and we had to bring it to the authorities to for forensic purposes and stuff. But then you don't keep the bandage, which really it's confusing. Thanks for watching. I don't know how to meet with Emra. I don't know how to acquire the map. I think that's part of getting a Dean's Good ending, to get the map. So you can explore with her.
Everyone, press F to pay respects for Adine. Everyone press F.
For everyone else. Find a mysterious base, I still don't know. Play a prank on Bryce, I still have no idea how that's meant to go. Meet with Katsuharu. I don't remember where we met him. We were coming back from something, and then we came across him with his, and we helped him, but I don't remember where that happened. I don't know what to do. Where do we go next? Okay, so...
You literally get an achievement for skipping ahead 10 times.
Yep, you do. Alright, so I guess... Let's just go in the order of the achievements then. Let's get Remy's good ending now. How do we do that? Is there an item that we've acquired that would allow us to get his good ending? I don't know what... I mean, we did the whole photo frame thing, but did we ever mention it to him? That's a thing.
What's the ending where you just like, at every opportunity, you don't interact with anyone?
Oh, it's basically, you go there alone to Reza, and then what happens? Oh yeah, then there's a bomb, and then you explode, and Reza gets, killed by some of the debris of the explosion, and then you go, and, the whole world explodes because of the meteor. The end. Or the asteroid. Yeah. It's just neutral. It's literally just a neutral ending. I'm gonna have a look around for a while, but the thing is, this is gonna be a lot of repetition with the kind of stuff I've done before. So if any of you have any, like, eventually, if I end up finding whatever we're trying to find here, then I'll ask you guys, like, for the sake of the chat, because I don't want to go do it myself, because if I go research a bit of the stuff myself, it feels bad, because if I'm getting the chat to do it, it's like, you can hint towards what I have to do to achieve something, rather than just spoiling the whole thing. So if we get to that point, then I'll let you guys know, but yeah. Not to mention you did a thing. I still don't know how we got that achievement either. It was weird, whatever. Alright, let's go meet with Remy and try to get his good ending.
Yoshi did a thing.
Yeah. Alright, let's skip ahead, la-di-da-di-da.
Da di da di
Da di
da.
da di da. Da di da di da. Shall we? I figured it out. I figured it out. I know why Adine dies in chapter 5 without reason. She must have gone to the competition and died when we weren't with her. That's why she kept dying in chapter 5. And Lorem, I figured out why he's gone missing now. He goes missing in chapter 3 because he goes on the treasure hunt by himself. I get it now. Right. Okay, that makes so much sense. Wait, but after he saves someone once, doesn't it mean that they just, like, stop dying after that? Like, Anna now doesn't die, Bryce doesn't die. We'll see if Adine ends up dying. Maybe you have to get their good endings for them to just not die. No, but Remy doesn't... Oh, I don't know. It's confusing. So let's go meet with... I guess we can go on our way with getting Lorem's good ending too, and then save it there, and then have, like, the option to go with either Lorem or Remy, and that way we don't have to go through the whole game twice. Not to mention, yeah, right, I already saw that. Let's go with Lorem, da-di-da-di-da. Hello, Lorem. Turns out you've seen this before. Let's skip ahead. Right? No, but the game... Was there anything important here? I don't think so. Yeah, right.
As you wish.
Yeah. La-di-da-di-da. Take care. Oh, I have duty again. Alright, let's skip ahead. La-di-da-di-da. Da-di-da-di-da. Is there anything here? Okay, I get it. The game always lets us skip ahead through the whole scene if you completed it in a satisfactory manner. Like, we never have to go through the investigation now. But this section, there's something missing. And what would that be? That would be, opening the hatch. Also, do we still need to get the, X-Men sphere? Because I feel like that's going to be important. We're going to need to, like, have the X-Men sphere with us. Does Lorem's design have a different art style than everyone else's? I think I noticed that as well, right? He looks more cartoonish here. Let's visit Tatsu Park.
I think it's his eyes drawn differently.
Really? Is that it? Huh.
I think so, I feel okay.
That's interesting. Search the pavilion, search the pavilion, search the pavilion. Oh, so once you get the X-Men sphere once, you don't need to do it again, it seems. Alright. Found some dirt, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, did you find something different? Seems like there's still dirts found here. Right, da-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da. It's Amra. Hello, Amra. I do. If we be nice to her and say they're pretty funny, then do we get, like, something different here? Let's see. Right, now just imagine... Oh, no, do you want to do Amra's lines as well?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Right, now just imagine what it must be like working with him. He's always running back and forth on my command. I like some sort of well-trained, ugly, yappy dog.
So mean. Basically, it's Remy here that works with her. And basically, he's very clumsy, so she's making fun of him. Can I ask you a question? La-di-da-di-da. Okay, we already know all this, we already know all this, we already know this. Ask about this, la-di-da-di-da, that's all. Do we not get a meeting with her? How do you meet with her? I don't know. Whatever. Where else would we have to go? There isn't really... Well, I mean, if we visit the library, we have a good connection with Remy already. Oh, stop the text here. Is this different? Okay, well, we can talk for Remy. You can just talk with, like, all the other characters.
Oh,
alright.
Hello, Yoshi. Good to see you. Do you need anything?
Oh, no, this looks like all the same dialogue as before. Why did it stop me there, then?
Blah, 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 blah. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, this is different dialogue. It stops me whenever there's new dialogue.
Box you got last time you came here.
Yeah.
It was filled with artifacts. We have them here for safekeeping.
Oh.
In any case, a blueprint is the kind of thing that would be placed in archive eventually.
Oh, we need this for Adine's good ending. So she thinks you have it.
Even if we did, it wouldn't be something we could just give out to anyone.
Of course. Oh, so I wonder how you actually figure it out.
No, I'm not sure, to be honest. There are a lot of things on my mind right now.
Is this
I
repeated
keep
dialogue?
changing my accent, but don't worry about it.
Like what? What?
Well, I'll tell you when the screen share. Oh, there we go. I'm not. I'm not at liberty to discuss them at the moment. I'm supposed to be working, you know.
Alright, that's all. Thanks, Remy. And yes, skip ahead, la di da di da.
You're
We've seen all
welcome.
this. Hello, Sebastian. Bye, Sebastian. Alright.
Sebastian.
It's no problem, la di da di da. Anything will do, la di da di da. Wait, la di da di da. Wait, la di da di da. Wait, la di da di da. I suppose so, la di da di da. La di da di da. We have to mention. Oh! This is how to get his good ending. See, I told you. Every time you get like an important item, you need to mention it, and that way, that's how you get the good ending. I get it now. Yeah, I figured it out. Really, I saw those pictures on the coffee table. I thought you might have family.
Oh no, that's in the past. I'm not even sure why those photos are still here. And I don't actually have children. The picture of the young dragon was the product of a silly little program that combined photos. They take images of two people and create what the pair's offspring would supposedly look like. I've always wanted some children of my own, though.
I see.
How about you? How about you, Yoshi? Would you like to have children one day?
I mean...
Have children with me, Yoshi?
Of course. Why not say I'm not sure? Because who knows, honestly.
Why is that?
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I was zoned out for a second. All right, I just don't know if it's a good time to bring a child into the world. I guess I'm not sure if I could be a good parent.
You should give it yourself some credit. I often see parents that don't seem to be as aware about the whole situation as you are, and as a result, have children they don't properly care for. There was no punctuation between I and her.
That's great.
There should have been a comma in there somewhere.
Probably.
Being conscious about it already makes you a better parent than them.
Remy? Only feels you, Remy.
Remy should be on r/I am very smart.
Of course. Of course.
To be fair, you have to have quite a high IQ to watch Rick and Morty.
Okay, moving on. Okay, we have to go through this, do this, la di da di da, nothing in particular, thanks for watching. Yeah, I want to skip ahead, thanks, as you wish. La di da di da. Oh, we can meet with Emra, nice, okay, cool. We can meet with Emra, that's good. Okay, I was wondering if it was possible, but it looks like we can meet with her. This should be the right place. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, that means we can't do the Lauren storyline. Oh.
Come in! I have the same voice, but slightly more feminine.
Well, here goes nothing. Alright, let's go. Oh, wow, this is fancy. Oh, no, we've been here before. Okay.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect you to take me up on my offer. I think you're a very pretty person.
That I am.
I'm sorry I have to say this, but I wouldn't have much time for you today. As edifying as your visit is no doubt going to be, I have a meeting to attend shortly. However, I'm so grateful you came to visit.
Yes, of course. I'm sure someone of your standing is always busy. Thank you for taking the time to meet me.
Charming as always, aren't you?
Russian! Are you sure you don't want to see the R34? Oh, man. Yeah.
We're all furries, we're all silly.
Or exists for this game as it turns out. Well, what do you expect? Of course, game about dragons has that on it. Not an issue. That's just people. 1 sec. All right.
Let,
Hmm.
let me just do think. Where do, how do, 1 sec. Okay, sorry, my computer's derping out.
Okay.
There we go, okay.
So, what exactly is this? An official meeting? A trade negotiation?
Oh, please. This is just two people having a conversation. After all, we still owe you for the PDA devices you gave to us. So until we deliver our part, there's nothing to negotiate.
I see.
How much more dialogue ever is there? If it was up to me, though, I'd rather listen to you all day than have to work through this stack of paperwork.
Is it really all that boring?
I'm Yoshi and I'm a blank slate, so anyone can insert themselves into this role. Well, sometimes. Yoshi just doesn't have an opinion on anything.
No, of course not.
It's just as an unpleasant part of the job, I suppose, in the end, working as the Minister of Culture and Art. Involves just as much paperwork as any other bureaucratic position.
Oh, of course.
And some days I have to keep reminding myself that there are actual people and problems behind those numbers, and these are the people I'm responsible for. One mistake. And those people turn against you faster than something that is very fast. Amazing analogy.
Good job.
That's why I prefer to go where the people are rather than being stuck back here. It makes things much clearer than the abstraction of words and numbers. Can you possibly be more boring, bro?
Is that what this is for you? A game or a popularity contest?
I may use the law, Yoshi, but I don't break it. As much as I may dislike it, a game is certainly what it is. When I came into office, it didn't take me very long to realize that you can't win if you don't play.
Oh. Okay.
What? Let me ask you one thing, Yoshi. Do you enjoy your work as an ambassador?
I do.
Lucky are those whose purpose is enjoyable. Too bad not all followers are.
Oh, that doesn't sound like you enjoy your job very much, though.
Oh, really? What give that away? Look at it this way. Just one term of having been on the castle, and I'll have left my mark. I'm going to destroy the planet and commit. One time of being stuck behind a desk with my paperwork, at least I get to do something where I can make a difference, even if that doesn't happen very often. Culture or not? Both exactly give much room for doing what I'd want to, you know. Jesus, how much does she talk? No, I prefer stacks of paper and meetings to working in a mine and pulling carts on logs or whatever else they would have as earth dragons typically do. When I look at those who have to do hard manual labor, I can't help but feel empathy towards them. Those peasants. I'm impressed by their tendency to work in conditions I would never want to. I wish to help them.
What about those who enjoy that kind of work?
Sure, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about those who are like myself, who just are not cut out for that kind of job.
Yeah, of course.
Being in charge of your visit in this world, however, has been quite the opportunity.
Was it just that? An opportunity?
Of course not. I've been a staunch believer in humanism for a long time.
Humanism?
It's a joke. The belief in humans and our contribution to our existence.
Oh, of course. Of course. I see.
Some people say I only took this matter into my hands just another publicity stunt. But I can assure you my feelings on the matter are genuine regardless.
Pun intended?
I would argue about making a public spectacle only confirms my position doesn't matter.
Hmm.
In the end, I don't have any hard feelings because I know the critics are only another part of the job I have to deal with.
Oh, also Russian. No, I'm not forgetting about that. It's just the fact that that's kind of why I'm going through this game now, so that once PPTPC comes out, there will be nothing in the way of us, uh, you know, getting straight into it and climbing the ranks in that game. Just give me a moment. I need to. So yeah, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about anything.
Does Ember keep talking? Jesus.
Yep.
So much dialogue.
Reading's
Can't take
fun.
it anymore. You should see how quick they have to jump at my throat and second guess every decision I've ever made. How ironic it is for people like that have a platform where they can spout their opinions. Whenever they want making all the hard decisions.
More talking.
Decision. It doesn't matter though. Oh my god. I know that I'll never please everyone, but my numbers do speak for themselves. In the end, it's all about great self. Sacrifice to make a difference.
Is that why you became a politician?
I'd like to think it was all preordained. My parents were the vehicle, so I could get this far.
Oh hey, welcome back, Olivia. That reminds me of this book I've seen. It was called Born to Serve, I think.
How very perceptive of you, indeed. I happen to have quite a fondness for it, since I've done. I don't know who this peasant is. What's that name?
Neither. Yeah, I know. My character is too silent here.
Yes. Experience is not unlike my own.
More dialogue. The game.
I like to talk to walls. It's very exciting. I always knew I was destined for greatness, just like my parents before me.
I mean,
I can't see the Twitch chat for some reason. I just can't see it.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. The thing is, you're being locked up in your office doing paperwork all day. You want to get out and talk to people. It makes sense that she's talking so much.
I get that, but like...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. However, I thought I would need to work hard, like them, to get there. That's where they were mistaken. Like, as an early child, I really was known for its mining industry. My father was a very business-minded individual. Boring. He worked hard to provide for us in his advanced his career, whereas my mother was more of a spiritual person. After years of saving up, they combined their interests and created a new business out of nothing. A couple that paid off handsomely. Oh, more dialogue.
Sorry.
I did what was expected of me. I studied it. She's literally she's just talking to a brick wall.
She's just babbling on about her past. Come on.
Yeah. I studied and worked hard. Exposition. By the point that I was at a crossroads in regards to my future career.
Amra, you're telling us your life story here.
Yeah, she's just verbal vomiting. You asked her if she's okay. She's like, just give you my fucking life story.
Right,
also,
like
I can't see. I can't get the Twitch chat up. It's very weird.
Oh no.
Is there like a button I can press? Oh wait, there we go.
Good job. Congratulations.
Tiny error.
Yes.
Shush.
Very fun. Anyway, Dialogue the Game Part 2.
Let me just get back into the screen share. Oh, a nice juicy paragraph. Does anyone actually care about this? My parents wanted me to continue my studies, but I decided against doing that. Studying and working hard so that I may study and work hard ad infinitum. Wasn't something that was particularly appealing to me.
Oh.
In the end, I didn't see the difference between working hard in the mines and studying perpetually. Instead, I decided to look for alternative options.
I like how she said she doesn't have much time, but she's babbling on.
There was an opening for a political position, and I decided to seize the opportunity I applied for. At the time, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised at the fact that I got the position, but if I look back at it now, it certainly shouldn't have.
Oh, Hamra sure seems to talk a lot for someone who claims that they don't have much time to talk. Exactly,
Yeah.
Russian. That's exactly what I just said. Great.
we should make a game group. We should make a Game Groups 2 channel. We work it off each other's humor quite good. I was very qualified for the job, but I also have a feeling that my parents might have the. Because they knew that this would be another step up for our family.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Oh, finally, I say something. Persuaded them. How? Wow, my character's actually really interested in this. Yeah,
Don't prompt her for more.
too
Don't
bad. That's
encourage her.
sorry, but we just have no choice here.
Let me just verbal garbage some more exposition at you.
Mm.
This is only speculation, of course, but I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that, no matter if it was with words, gifts, or something else. Alright, be right back. I'm just gonna go to the toilet.
Okay. How's that worked out for you? Now that I'm here, the stacks of books have merely been replaced by stacks of paperwork. At least I'm popular, though. Are you really? I know I'm polarizing, but why try to please everyone and accomplish nothing when I know it's impossible to please everyone in the first place? It is a departure from the usual way of thinking, and while not liked by everyone, some of my moves have been lauded by a great majority. My strategy is to take risks that may or may not pay off when I know I have nothing to lose rather than playing it safe and just perpetuating the status quo. You have nothing to lose? I'm not afraid of political suicide because I don't value the position itself. I only value the opportunities I am given while having this power, so as long as I have it, I shall use it until I can no longer do so. My approach here has been called daring or brave just as much as it's been derided by others who don't like what I'm doing. I'm not sure if this will start a trend or if there will be others who will follow suit, but either way, I'll be glad once my term is over. What are you going to do then? People who have been on the council usually don't have trouble finding a job to their liking, but I wouldn't even need to do that. I'm settled for life and could retire now if I wanted to. Retire? Is that what you'd like to do? I already feel like I have left my mark and seen everything there is to see in the political landscape, so once this is over, I'd like to settle down for good and start a family. Really? I'm an only child. My parents want me to make them some grandchildren and to continue the lineage, so that responsibility rests on me now that I've proven my worth. Is that what you would like to do as well? In this case, I'll have to agree with them. Frankly, I'm tired of all the work, more so than ever before. Besides, it'd be a shame to let everything they built go to waste, don't you think? What is that supposed to mean? I'm talking about a family fortune, of course. And what would a family fortune be without a family? I see. The funny thing is, they were never like this when I was growing up. It was only after they had made it big that they started getting all self-important about it, illusions of grandeur included. Now that I'm getting older, I'm sad to say that's not exactly getting easier. I probably would have had better chances if I had started a family first and tried to have a career afterwards. Yoshi, are you even paying attention to the conversation? Yeah, because I'm still asking questions along the way, apparently. Why is that? See, look at that. Come on, it's ridiculous. Being known like I am has made me popular, but it's making things complicated on the relationship front. On one hand, there are those that immediately disregard me due to my public image or my politics. On the other, we have those that are only interested in me because of being well known. In a way, I'm getting evaluated before I even have a chance of getting to know someone, or before they get to know the person behind the politics. No matter if positive or negative, those snap judgments create a sort of proto-relationship that I had no input in, and causes them to have certain expectations or opinions about me. I suppose you can't change someone's mind if they have already made it up. Oh, you can. It's just not an easy thing to do. Not that dating isn't already complicated enough as is. Maybe it'll be easier once your term is over. People may not recognize you as much. Maybe. It also doesn't help that there's a rather limited selection for prospective fathers in this town. I didn't even consider that. Maybe I'll return to my hometown once my term is over. Can I ask you something? You have already asked me a lot of things since you came here. I'm sure one more won't hurt. Welcome back. Now you can read more. Why did you employ Remy? Oh, you came in an interesting point. She's talking about how dating is hard because people look at her as, like, authoritative or whatever. Or, like, politics lady. Why did you employ Remy?
Yes, I did abandon my advice because it's so bloody much dialogue.
Well, look, see, not much dialogue at all. Oh, more dialogue.
Until it just verbally garbages all over the screen. You see,
this might be interesting.
Politics is rather unusual field here. As a pursuit that mostly requires intellectual ability, you have to have quite a high IQ to watch Rick and Morty. It is very open to members of of any and every species wishes to apply to such an office.
Didn't even
She
consider being
literally
a
is just,
father.
I am very smart.
Yes, of course.
Go
Uh,
on.
hmm?
You must click enter.
Oh, wait. No,
There
no,
we are.
I did. What? Okay. Oh, did you freeze up or something?
It must have. Oh, there we go. However,
Huh.
the council members themselves are responsible for the workers they employ to help with their office's duties. And that is an
Jeez.
area where certain standards and prejudices are already starting to seep in.
Hmm.
Blah, 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 blah.
Huh.
Yeah, my screen share is really laggy now for some
Yeah, hold
reason.
on. Let's reset the screen share because I thought it was like a fair bit up behind.
Oh, it might help if I was watching the screen share and not the stream.
Oh, is that what it is? Oops. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go.
The council members either employ members of their own species or they pick members of a species that is stereotypically used in that area. Yeah, I was watching the stream, what did you hear?
Good job.
Shortly after I came into office, I was faced with the question of who to employ to take care of the archives. Are you keeping track of the conversation? Because I am not.
I am. Might be important.
I didn't really know of a suitable candidate that I wished to employ off the top of my head, so I had to make do with the applicants I received.
Uh,
Peasants. There were numerous. Among them was a number of hopefuls from my hometown who had banked on the idea that I would employ someone I only knew of my own species.
nope.
I could have hired one of them, but I had to realize this was my decision. This decision, my first in office, would already be under scrutiny.
Hmm.
Certainly, it would have been very unusual to hire an Earth Dragon to take care of the archives, but I was sure it would have been looked at from a certain angle with a certain bias.
Hmm.
They would have claimed that I only employed another Earth Dragon because they belonged to the same species and came from the same town as me. They wouldn't even consider that I made the decision based on merit.
That makes sense.
Alright, remember, we get it, people prejudge politicians. I understand. Your job's hard.
Alright, let's
But
go.
with the same bias thinking being present in the applicants, it would have been hard to find anyone among them that was actually suited to the position of working in the archives.
So that's right.
Typically, the position is held by a species with proper hands, as it is often necessary to handle small and precious objects in the archives. But since I typically don't do things the typical way, I wanted to do something different.
Oh.
After I sorted out applicants that only seemed to want to be there to advance their career or have something important to put in their resume, the remaining number was actually fairly small. Remy was one that stood out to me from the rest. I wondered about his rationale to even apply for the position, given that it was unheard of for a member of his species to be the caretaker of the archives.
That's cool.
Either he was incredibly naive, or he knew that his chances were practically nil, but was willing to try regardless.
Hmm.
I was curious to find out when I invited him for a job interview. He seemed genuinely enthusiastic and had a passion for the subject, qualities I was looking for.
Yeah, Remy's definitely that kind of guy.
Whew. He also had a background that actually made him well qualified for the position, at least on paper.
Nice.
Ultimately, he reminded me of my parents and how they managed to break out of their mold, made it big by doing their own thing.
Hmm.
I saw an opportunity that aligned with my own goals.
That's cool. Very cool.
Of course, there were also practical considerations, but I thought with time and practice and his tireless nature, any difficulties would be overcome.
Yeah, so I guess in a way he kind of does share like a bit of the way like Amara's species is not typically this kind of department. I guess she just considered others who would have been in the a similar situation. That's nice.
how do they put up makeup?
Don't know.
I'm asking the real questions.
Oh, of course. Alright, let's go.
Maybe he could rise above the peers just like my parents did. I only gave him the same chance. I knew I was making a gamble, but I thought with someone like him, it could very well pay off.
Hmm.
Going against every recommendation, guidance, and advice I received, I ultimately decided to hire him. A decision that immediately made big headlines.
Hmm.
It was the beginning of the trend that would give me the image I have now. There was a lot of coverage about it, and I think it gave Remy a lot more attention that he wanted.
Wow.
This might have been a good thing if he did his job well, but this didn't turn out to be the case.
Excuse me? What are you trying to say about him and his job?
Well, the thing is, the first time he messed up, I made a joke about it. I told him that this happens to everyone a few times. If only had if it had stayed at just a few times.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to? Oh, yeah, that's true. Hmm.
Soon enough, my decisions made my own highlights for my cynical critics who lambasted me, citing his shortcomings as evidence.
Aww, poor Remy. Hmm?
Of course. I couldn't go easy on him during that time. He wanted the job, so I held him to the standards of the job. If I treated him any differently, it would have only gotten worse.
Hmm.
He might have, he might have, he might have to work twice as hard. Well, if he can't do the job, maybe he isn't cut out to do it. But if he can, he'll have proven his worth to the whole town.
I heard that isn't working out so well for him.
Tell me about it. It's one of my few decisions that haven't ended up working in my favor. Even though many people were all for it when it was initially announced.
We should have the better part of the teamwork. Not hang out with their friends. What? Ah. Why don't you just replace him? What? No, don't ask these questions. No, don't. Ah, it's just silly.
Well, I was thinking about that, you see. I'm planning on firing him. That would be such a good idea. For one, it would only prove that the people right who doubt that I made the right choice. And secondly, it would only draw attention to the whole issue all over again.
Right. That is unfortunate.
Luckily, I made enough headlines these days that for it to not matter that much anymore.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, I'm going to be late for my meeting if I don't hurry up. You might help me with this.
What, after all this dialogue? Hornshine, what's that?
Just some colour for my horns.
Yeah. You're painting
My
them.
horns.
What for?
Wait, she only has one horn. What does she mean horns?
I don't know, she's just being silly. She's just silly.
It's a public outing. Are you telling me you don't do things to make yourself look different?
Oh, come on, Amra, don't be alarmed. We do, I just didn't expect your horns would be one of those things.
I see. Well, the bush is over there, so get it and get going.
Oh, alright. I walked over to her table where I saw the brush among a number of other tools I couldn't quite place and a few stacks of papers. She really hadn't been exaggerating when she had mentioned her workload. Anything I need to know before I start?
Not really. You know how a brush works, don't you?
No. Do I have an option here to say no? Oh, I want to save you. I do see both these dialogue options. Okay, this is gonna be great. In theory, at the very least. That's fair. I hope they call you. Yeah, I hope they call you Scene Russian.
Just so you know,
Oh,
I'll blame you in
oh.
front of the whole council if you mess up.
Of course. I guess it's not important then. I removed the cork from the glass bottle that was filled with a red, somewhat viscous liquid. After dipping the brush into it, I started painting her horn in a bright red. Oh, after this scene I'll go real quick because I need to go do the thing real quick. It only took a few applications for the horn to be covered completely. Is that good?
Oh, we're not done yet. Don't forget my elbow and those on my neck.
Oh, yeah, so there are more horns, of course. Hope we do, since I was told that we're going to camp at the beach and sleep there. Oh, that sounds fun. That's like Sebastian and me. Yeah, that was fun. Hope you can do that then, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Alright. Yeah, that should do it.
Let me take a look.
She walked up to a mirror and turned her head a few times so she could see herself from every angle. Oh,
Not
okay.
too shabby, Yoshi. Maybe you would make a good assistant.
Maybe.
Anyway, how does it look? What do you think about the color?
It contrasts nicely with your natural color. Sure.
That's good to know.
Hmm.
You know what? All that sitting around is making my back so horribly stiff. Would you mind giving me a massage? I
Like,
considerably easier
what?
right
You
now.
said you're gonna be late for a minute. She's just big liar. Come on. Oh, this is like the massages that she wants from Bryce. I don't know how.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll guide you through it.
Fine. Alright, okay. Not at all, I don't mind.
You're a real lifesaver, Yoshi.
Yeah, I've had to go through multiple timelines and get a lot of people killed to be a lifesaver, but thanks anyway.
Your massage is more important than all of that.
Yeah, of course.
Look, I know it's a strange request, but having to sit in this office for hours on end working through all these papers takes a toll on my body.
Oh, yeah, of
You
course.
can tell by how my sprite hasn't changed at all. You know, my kind tends to be very physical, and I haven't gotten used to this office lifestyle yet.
What? How long have you been
no.
here? What?
The luxury of not having to work in mines, it's killing me.
That's great. She lay down on a mat and pillow she had quickly produced from somewhere, and presented it back to me. Briefly wondered if she kept those items in the office for occasions just like this one. Okay, time to give her a massage, apparently. Emma, don't you have a meeting to attend? No. No, she does, but apparently she can, like, hold this up forever. So, what should I do? You can start at the next. Oh, that's you.
Oh, stealing my line.
Ah, your lines. Your precious lines. Okay, there you go.
Start on the neck and work your way down.
Well, I don't know much about massaging an Earth Dragon. What kind of movements are we talking about here?
Put your palms in it, just start rubbing in circles. And don't hold back. I assure you, we Earth Dragons can take anything you dish out.
Alright. I put my hands on her rather girthy neck and did as she told me, rubbing my palms out in a circular motion. I was about to ask her if I was doing it right when I heard her voice.
Oh yeah, that is lovely. Just be careful around the spines. I think we both don't want this to end with an impaled hand.
Yeah, I'd prefer for that not to happen, thanks. After she had mentioned them, I couldn't help but watch her spines a bit more closely while continuing my ministrations. They seemed to be made from the same material as the horn in her muzzle. Even though they were not as girthy, they still started out with a rather wide base, ultimately culminating at a point that didn't seem sharp enough to cause any damage by accident. Do it. When I resumed my treatment, she suddenly bucked, her spines only missing me by inches when she suddenly threw her head up. I guess she wasn't kidding about watching out for the spines. Fearing a bit for my safety, I moved down to her shoulders.
Your hands are wonderful, Yoshi.
Better not take that out of context. Is that so?
The movements, that incomparably soft skin on your hands.
Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment.
It most certainly is.
Moved further down to her back, noticing the increased roughness and armor that covered her there.
Don't hold back now, Yoshi. Put your strength into it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Won't even feel the same.
Yeah, that's my line. That's my line finished.
Okay. Following her guidance, I increased the pressure for my palms more and more.
Harder!
This is a very strange conversation when you take it out of the context. I gave it everything I could, and as I kept going at her, I noticed the muscles beneath her armor softening noticeably. Thanks for the wording choice here, game.
You know how to please, don't you?
Apparently I do.
Indeed.
But at this point I had moved down to her hips, giving them the same treatment as the rest of her body.
Yes, that's the spot. You don't know what having to sit in an office all day does to my hips, Yoshi.
Russian. Unrelentingly, I continued, vowing not to stop until every last knot in her muscles was gone.
Don't stop now, Yoshi. Give it all you've got.
This whole I love this. Went faster, tenderizing her like a rump steak.
Just like that. Yes! Yes!
And with that, my treatment was done. Her hips now as soft and supple as a jelly-filled beanbag. Is that gonna get taken out of context? Of course it is. This is like the moment with Remy and us when we actually put awkward and he just goes ...
That was amazing.
Thank you.
If you were to open a massage parlor here, you would have no shortage of customers.
Is that so?
You say that a lot. Your hands are truly magical, Yoshi. They're a gift. Don't waste it.
Don't worry, I'll use them to play with all sorts
Realize
of...
your dreams. She's like my drama teacher.
That's amazing. I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, I should probably head off to my meeting. You know, the one that I was late for.
Hmm.
I'm sure you have places to be, Yoshi.
How long have we been with you for? Sorry, we've been with you for like... I don't even know. Has it been like 20 minutes now? Gosh. You say you have to be there for a meeting. Maybe I'll see you again.
I mean, just variable timings. Goodbye. I'm sure of it.
You just met with Emra. What an interesting lady. Oh, I've got the achievement. Nice. So that is what we needed.
Goodbye.
Oh, please, that was crazy. So acquire map would be leading to the good ending for Nadine. The mysterious base dunno. Player prank dunno. Assemble the sphere would be Lorem. Meet your Katahari. I still don't remember how to do that. Don't remember where I met him. I met him. Oh, maybe we'll find out soon. Da di da di da.
La di da di day.
Oh, look. And his assistant Damien is dead. I know. We already know about all this.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, grief. Oh, this would be because of his problem from... When was it? His problem with... What's her face? Sorry, I forgot her name. Amelia. Anyway. Our statuses are good. That's nice. We're still able to replay this scene, which is interesting to me. Don't know why. Oh, hey Yoshi. Lorem, what are you doing here? There you go, you can go talk.
So, what personality does Lorem have?
He's cool. He's fun. Yeah.
So, Magaro, basically.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I'm just fetching some equipment for my roommate.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of an experiment and really needs the stuff.
I mean, I feel like if I were to go out with anyone in this game, it would probably be Lorem or Remy. Because Remy is a very cool guy. Like, Remy's very knowledgeable and would be the kind of guy who's like, really... He'd take everything into consideration. And Lorem just seems nice, in general.
It's Tetris. He sounded very emotional, which is very unusual for him.
Wonder if it's because of his X-Men sphere. Sounds like it's serious.
And you're here for important human business, I bet.
Sure.
By the way, how about I invite you over to our place sometime? There's another thing you could help me with. I think he's more like oh, I forget his name. Gives candy out to losers.
Huh?
What's his name? Ah, Green Mage. Candy.
Lemras. Do you think that?
Lemres, he's like
Not
Lemres.
sure. Not sure. You'll see as the game goes on. What is it?
I'd like to make some pictures of you.
Ah, yeah, we've gone through that before. Okay.
I want to use them as references for the humans in my game.
I see. Well, can't promise anything right now, but I'll keep it in mind.
It's called Human Dating Simulator.
Ah, yes, of course.
Great, thanks.
So that's interesting. This scene actually gets changed if you've gone through one scene with Lauren, but not two. So, okay, that's a variation then, huh?
I should really get going before my roommate blows up the apartment.
Sure, take care.
You too.
La di da di da. Wait, what was this?
Ricardo, the most amazing voice actor in the world.
Sorry, Anna, we're gonna have to tone you down for this one. La di da di da. Oh, right, no, that makes our scene go badly because we didn't investigate. I forgot about that. Oops. I'm sorry, Anna. Well, I don't think it influences that ending anyway. Let's see. So, I don't remember if going to the portal actually does anything, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Bye, Sebastian. Alright, I'm gonna be right back because I need to go dudes real quick. So, be back in a second.
Alright. I guess I'm left to entertain the crowd. I've been put on the spot. I don't know what to do. So, how is everyone? How is all one, two, possibly two people that are watching? You good? I'm good. What's he gonna do? All the exciting possibilities. You gonna meet with Remy? Meet with Anna? Meet with Lauren? Who knows? Maybe he'll even order some lunch. The possibilities are endless.
And I return. Hello.
You said
Hmm?
you're good. That's good.
Good. Yes, that is
I was
good.
just interacting. I was interacting with chat.
That is good. That is a good thing to do. Well done. Thanks for running my stream for a bit.
Yeah.
Let's skip ahead. So the scene is unchanged, I assume. Oh, different dialogue? Oh, hey. Okay.
I forgot my voice for him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's anything that can fill the void. There we go. That's the voice.
Ah. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, so what is this exclamation mark looking thing? We got it during one of the other endings, but yeah, okay. Well, we finally get a dialogue option. See, you just need to go through other timelines to get a good ending for some characters, it seems. Alright.
Yes.
It's not exactly the same thing, but I heard that the orphanage is always looking for more volunteers. You could help take care of those children. What is that exclamation mark thing? I still don't get what that is.
I think it means that it changes the story.
No, because it's literally just an item that you get. Like, it's a thing. Like, all of these are items. This is just... What even is that? I can't tell. No one could tell what it was last time when we actually got it. It was so weird.
Is that so?
Yeah, the orphanage is notoriously understaffed. The children don't really have anyone else, so each volunteer is a godsend.
Oh, losing both parents at such a young age must be horrible. I can't even imagine what that must be like.
You should talk to Adine about volunteering. She knows a lot more about it than I do.
Adine? I don't want to talk to her.
Why not? Oh.
She used to be my friend. Well, she was more Amelia's friend than mine.
Basically, Amelia was, like, had a relationship with Remy, and then she died. So...
I like Remy.
Yeah, that
He's
happened.
adorable.
He is adorable, isn't he? Why can't you talk to her? Oh, don't worry, we kiss him.
I don't know. I don't want to face her. Whenever I see her, it's another reminder of what I lost. Besides, I don't think she wants to talk to me either.
I think these. I wonder if you need to get these two to be better friends in order to actually obtain the map from Remy and give it to Adine and get her ending. Maybe.
I like how you're not even like concerned about their relationship. It's like, how can I further the plot?
I mean, like, it's. I care about them
How
as
can I
friends.
how can I exploit these two to further the plot for my achievements?
I mean, hey, it's gonna help their lives. They're gonna be happier people, happier dragons. I think if you wanted to volunteer, she'd gladly accept the help. Besides, I saw that she tried to talk to you the other day.
You saw that?
Hmm.
I guess she did try to talk to me, but it was only because she wanted something.
I don't think that was the only reason. Maybe she wanted to reconnect with you. If she wanted to avoid you, she could have asked someone else at the library for help, but she chose you. Oh, I'm not Remy.
I'm not sure about that.
Maybe she actually feels the same way you do, and the map helped her muster up the courage to face you again. If you want to change something, Remy, you have to take action. What's the worst that could happen if you talk to her? Oh,
I
good.
suppose you have a point. I'll think about it.
That's good.
Thank you, Yoshi. Getting all that off my chest, well, already helped a lot.
And I think that's the... Oh, anything else on your mind?
Well, there's the whole thing about Anna.
Oh, we're getting even more dialogue about this now. So, when you first encounter him, he's talking all about the whole, like, Amelia thing, and now he's talking about relationships with other characters. Or just, you know, how they're like. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. Are you still worried about her?
Who knows what horrible thing she's been working on here in our lab. There's nothing I can do to stop her.
If only you knew, Remy, she's trying to kill cancer! Did what you could. The rest is up to the authorities now.
I guess so. I can't help but feel a little pity for her, though. Sorry,
Yeah.
too. Missing about dialogue. With her
That's okay.
condition, I imagine that the Ministry's disapproval must have been a tough pill to swallow.
What are you talking about? Oh, he does know.
She has cancer.
He does know. Then why are you talking about horrible things that she's doing? I don't get that. I see. I already knew that, but I don't know if the Yoshi in this timeline actually remembers that, because it seems like I don't remember much at all.
One second, let me just let the, there we go. Who knows how much longer she has? Knowing that every day must be difficult for her.
Yeah. Remy paused and gave me an embarrassed smile. His blushing is so cute.
Quite a bit of time has passed since you arrived, and you've barely been able to speak. I've been talking a lot.
So you've seen this before, la-di-da-di-da, we can skip ahead, because that looks like that's the rest of this, the new dialogue for here. Oh, no, it's not.
Can I ask you a question?
You most certainly can. Of course we like it more than just a friend. Of course it's more than just a friend. La-di-da-di-da. Alright, let's go and we'll learn.
Emotional dialogue.
Well, we've seen that already, so it's really just the new stuff that we have to say. I know it means that you don't get to catch up with it, but I'm sorry. You kind of get what's going on anyway, with all of this. Also, since I'll be skipping all the backstory stuff, that's also a big thing, so that's a bit of a, like, a negative for having to come in during, like, the middle of this, that you don't get to go along with the, backstory here.
I guess,
but, yeah.
I guess me and anyone else watching will have to watch all of the previous streams to find out.
Yeah, but you're only going to
watch at twitch.com/Yoshi100 _AUS.
/videos. Except that I upload these to YouTube as well, so if you ever need to catch up on anything, everything is archived to YouTube, because Twitch is like, you know, the whole Twitch how it like pulls down videos after a certain amount of time. That's why I upload them to YouTube as well. So if there's any like older live streams you want to see, they're all up on my YouTube channel. Let's go meet with Lorem. Any new dialogue here? That's what I wonder. Oh, okay. Different dialogue, maybe.
Oh yeah, there you are. Come in.
So it turns out
Can't
you've seen
remember
this
all my
before.
accents.
La di da di da. Alright, yeah, we've seen all this before. La di da di da. Anything different? Oh,
Would you like to stay for dinner? I'd be the least I can do to compensate you for the lost afternoon.
let me see. What time is it? It's getting late. I probably shouldn't stay out this long. Also, I'll have to decline for now.
I see. Well, I gotta do something for your least.
Don't worry about it. Maybe some other time.
I'm McCree, if you say so. Thanks for doing this, at any rate. It's been a huge help.
Basically, we're standing against the wall for a while and he was sketching us for his game. So that's what we did for him, if you were curious. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Really.
I feel like Laura is a bit of a self-insert character for the creator of the game.
What? Do you think... I mean,
Yeah.
he did talk about a fair amount of that kind of stuff, but he's cool. I like Lauren. He's cute and he's cool as well, so... Yeah.
Alright.
I should really get going now.
Sure, take care. I'm a rootin' tootin' tootin'.
Wait. Wait.
It's Officer Jetty. Do-do-do-do-do.
Loss? Huh? Why loss? That's weird. So it seems that hanging out with Lorem has made him avoid dying in this chapter, or is it the next chapter he dies in? I'm not sure, but it's looking good for all our characters so far. Yeah, no, he would have died by now. That's good. We got him to avoid dying. Awesome. So, but loss, does that mean that Bryce? No, but you'd stop Bryce's death. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, so I want to skip ahead. La di da di da. Who dies then? No one dies, right? I'll do it. La di da di da. Okay, Bryce doesn't die. Cool. La di da di da. Yeah, let's not let Sebastian die. La di da di da. I thought all that would have been automatic by now. Like, all of this has been automatic in the past with the whole, oh, everyone, like, survives. Like, Bryce and Sebastian survives, but it seems like that's not the case, which is interesting. I wonder how much it would change Bryce's ending if Sebastian doesn't live. It's interesting. I still don't get how to get finders keepers. No, that's interesting. Take the bandage to the facility, but then you don't get, like, you have the bandage with you, but like you can't really take it with you probably. Take the eggs to the hatchery. La da da da. Hey Kevin, bye Kevin. Excuse yourself because we don't have time to meet with Kevin. Sorry. Oh, hey. New dialogue. Yeah.
Oh, Remy. Fuck, who's Remy? I forgot.
Here's the white dragon.
Oh, Jean, wait for me. Oh, I get to have a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
Good job, Yoshi.
Looks like you took my advice.
Yeah, I did, and I had a good long talk. And now here we are.
Yay, you did it!
I'm glad we did. It was long overdue. I love how I did my normal voice. Oh, great,
Oh.
3 dragons.
Oh, look.
I don't. Var, do you know who that is? Hmm? Right, what's Vara's personality? Oh,
She's basically the kid who had her dad murdered and her mother died of a sickness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed.
It's
There you
not
go.
unusual for someone who's had a rough life like hers.
Hmm.
She's definitely listening, though. Isn't that right?
Alright.
I think we should go inside. Yeah, probably. Well, see you some other time, Yoshi.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
no problem. Oh, that means we might be able to get the blueprint eventually as well. In the Dean's ending, we'll go through it and we might get the option to do the thing. Does it look really is here? Excuse me, la di da di da, bye bye.
Quas. Emra.
Knock, 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 knock. So basically, Administrator tells us all the backstory stuff. Okay, thanks. Let's go meet with Remy again. So, Taz, you've seen this before? Sure. Do.
Lovely lipstick.
Yeah. Aww.
At least I got to know you.
Yeah.
And thanks to you, I was also able to reconnect with Adine. Now it just seems too petty to not have spoken with her for such a long time.
It's good. See, this is better than his old ending. Like, his previous ending was nice, but, like, this seems even better now that his relationship with other characters is now lining up a lot more. That's cool. That's racist? You leave in 5 minutes or so? Alrighty. Hope you have fun then.
All those times when I felt alone and depressed, there really was only a phone call away from someone who still cared about me.
Yeah. But now that you have, this also means that your worst times are over. You're not alone anymore. Yay!
That is true.
Happy Remy! It's the best.
To some people, it may not matter much if they have one friend more or less. But you know what makes the biggest difference? Having one when you didn't used to.
Yeah. Oh.
We even went to the orphanage together some time ago to help with the kids there. It seems one of them has taken quite a liking to me.
That sounds lovely.
It's Danny Remy. Her name is Vara, and she...
Vara? I remember her.
You know about her then? It's such a sad story.
Yeah, it is.
But enough about me.
But enough about me. So it turns out you've seen this before either. You can watch the scene again. Alright, so that's cool that we're getting some extra dialogue for this good ending. Yeah.
Remy,
see, look, we get to kiss him.
Ooh.
It's great.
Aw, that's so adorable.
He is adorable. Alright, let's go meet with Lauren. La-di-da-di-da. You've seen this before. Alright, thanks. As you wish. Oh, it's the treasure hunt. I remember this. The reason why he doesn't end up dying, which is awesome.
Hope. Grief.
Oh, really? Grief? But why? That's weird. So everyone's alive! Yeah! That's awesome! See? Is this actually the first time everyone's alive? Like, all these main characters alive? I think so. Grief, though, that's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, Remy's also impressed, which is nice. La-di-da-di-da. Alright, we have to go do the thing.
Fireworks.
Da-di-da-di-da, reserve, long talk, I don't care. We've seen this a million times. Huh? Okay, so that whole scene was not any different. How's the ending gonna be any different? Okay, I hobbled to my feet and made my way back outside. In the distance, near the portal, I saw Riza and something that was standing between them. As I drew nearer, I recognized it as Vara, who was growling at him. Riza aimed a kick at her, only to lose his balance and fall when she bit and held onto his shin. Oh jeez. After he fought her off with a few kicks, his hand dove into his pocket to grab a few bullets, which he proceeded to load into his revolver. I went as fast as I could, but with my injuries, I had no chance to stop him as he aimed at Vara. No. Oh my. The whole family's dead! What do you mean? Slowly got up again and walked over to the portal's controls when the administrator suddenly appeared behind him. Haha, the administrator's come back to life because they can't die.
He kind of feels like a one-dimensional villain.
Immediately she was on him, throwing him to the ground before starting to pound his head with her fists. Together, they rolled down the slope of the small hill on which the portal stood. How romantic. When they came to a halt, the fight resumed. There was a flutter of fists, and suddenly I heard the distinct sound of a gunshot, after which the administrator slumped and fell. Eventually, I arrived, only to be able to confirm that both of them were dead. Went up to the portal and examined Vara for any signs of life. I found that this seems even worse than the previous ending, with the bad ending for Remy. Come on. Except for the fact that Remy's actually okay now, which is nice. When I looked up again, I saw Remy looking at me with a pained expression. I stepped away, giving him some space as he stepped up to the small corpse. Oh no. Super sad.
Were you looking for me? Did you sneak out again? Poor girl.
He enveloped her as his tears started raining down on the small body. Oh no.
No, Remy!
That's so sad.
Grief.
Soon, more help arrived. Remy and I got all the medical attention we needed. Yeah, that makes sense now. Now I know why it's so sad. Because all this happened. Besides those we already knew to be dead, it was too late. Also too late for Maverick, because he dies in every single timeline. I warned them about the comet, telling them to check the PDAs I'd given them for verification of my claims. A few minutes later, EMTs arrived and I was put into an artificial coma due to my injuries. In the weeks I was out, a variety of things happened. After everything that had taken place, negotiations were fierce between humanity and the dragons. Oh, so they actually continued, huh? Because really? The coordinates didn't get changed? That's interesting. Out of respect, Riza's body was returned to humanity through the portal. While his actions had shattered all goodwill on the dragon's side, Riza's wounds did their job to do the same for humanity. So then what? I too was to be returned to humanity! But as my condition didn't allow it, humanity took the dragon's refusal to transfer me as a sign they were keeping me as a hostage. No, that's not the point! It wasn't a priority for humanity, though. A fact that I was aware of well before I even arrived in this world. Before I ever arrived in this world. As far as they were concerned, Riza and I had our chance, and the tests and the results weren't pretty. Ultimately, the dragons decided to return the PDAs before all contact was cut. Luckily, my claims were taken seriously, and there was already a plan in advance to divert the comet. While they would have to use the lab's generators to do it, humanity decided to use their portal's power source to support their slowly falling city for a while longer, as they looked for other, more long-term solutions. After I awoke from my coma, I had to consider my options. While the dragons were able to create a new power source for the portal, I wouldn't have known how to send myself back to humanity, as their portal was already deactivated. At least, not without the experience of the dead administrator. And without the expertise, sorry. I'll even come back to more dead dragons? What did I do to deserve this? No! It's okay. It'll be okay. The only coordinates remaining in the portal were those she left as her last resort. It turned out that would send me back in time to the day I arrived here, just like every single other time I reset. As soon as I could, I met with Remy, who told me about everything I had missed. Alright, let's see what happened. So, the comet has been diverted, and you've replaced the power source for the portal. Guess I must have been gone for a long time. Oh nice, the comet was diverted. Looks like Russian was right about how the comet gets diverted for all of the good endings. That's cool.
A few weeks, yes.
What
What will you do now?
Oh, Remy, we have to leave here. This is so bad. Gotta leave him until we get, because I'm sure from all of this, there will be like a best ending where everything works out for everyone. But
No, because none of the main characters have died, so this is technically the good ending. There had to be a sacrifice.
No, but the thing is, right? The thing is, I know none of the main characters are out, but there must be a better ending because these things are actually specific to the characters. So this would be Remy's good ending, and then each of them has their own good ending. But I think there's one that unites them all. There must be. If there's a neutral, then there has to be an extreme good and extreme bad ending. I could use the portal return to the day of my arrival. After all, I came here to save our dying city, which is something I failed to do.
But you saved us.
That is true, but I can't help thinking that there could have been a diplomatic solution if I just hadn't been in a coma during the negotiations.
Whatever you want to do now, you can only be sure that you'll have the council's support. You could just stay here if you wanted.
I want to, but I also want to get a better ending. Sorry. I'm sorry. But you wouldn't mind that, would you?
You know how I am. Humans just fascinate me.
Remy, you fascinate us too, in more than one way.
This isn't just about me, though. Of course, I would love if you stayed with us. But I know there are many other factors at play here, and that it won't be an easy decision for you to make. Don't let me stop you from going back if that's what you want to do. Though I'll be fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. After all, I'm not alone anymore. In the last few weeks, I've spent a lot of time with Adine, and I'd say we're pretty good friends now. As sad as it is, what happened with Farah. There's another girl at the fish we've been taking care of pretty often.
Oh, that's
Recently,
cool.
I've replaced her. Maybe you've seen her. Her name is Emily. She's just the sweetest little girl.
she's that other girl, right? That's cool.
Besides, if you really end up going back in time, I'll see you again.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
So
not how it
that's
works,
it.
but
Right?
sure.
Are you serious? I didn't even say bye. But no, game. Well, that must be Remy's good ending then.
Yes, we get to see it a second time.
Oh, well, it always does this. You also get like whenever Reza dies, and you get like a seeing him with his yucky death. You always see that in the credits too. It's great.
So, I'm guessing Remy's like the stereotypical senpai character.
Oh,
He's literally looking at some cherry blossom right now.
I mean, no, that's just because we were hanging out at the park. Oh my gosh, why do we have to see all the death scenes? That's bad. I don't want to see all this. This is just really sad. Why do I have to see all the deaths in this?
No, Leafeon! Leafeon, no!
No, that would be Bara's mother, though.
That is definitely Leafeon. I don't know what anyone says.
That's clumsy,
No,
clumsy Remy. He dropped the, Hey, I realized the cake didn't actually get spilled off. You could have still eaten that.
I could still eat the cake.
Yeah, I'd still eat the cake.
Don't look at me, I'm going to eat it now.
Ah. He looks amazing, doesn't he? Alright.
I am everyone's fantasy. Goldkin, very, very good sponsor.
Of course. Of course.
Yes, Goldkin, you are very good. There we are. Angels with Scaly Wings.
There we go.
With your host Remy. I'm breaking the fourth wall, bitch.
Of course. You have seen Remy's good ending! Well then, that's actually a pretty good ending, actually. Very good ending, I'd say. Because in this timeline, everyone is, like, for the most part, the people that we care about are really happy, and it's all good. Everything's okay. That's awesome. That's so good.
That should be the final ending.
There is a better way to go about this. Oh, and then there's Remy on the title screen now, non-silhouette. So... Oh, wait. Oh, do they have both the silhouette and the actual model come up when you do both endings?
You've got 2 more endings to get if there's 2 more shadows.
No, there's also Lorem's good ending to, Oh no, if you mean the shadows, I need 2 more good endings, and then I need 2 bad endings now. I need to get good endings for Lorem and Adine, and then I need to get bad endings for Anna and Bryce. So let's go start working on that.
Yes, I'm going to purposely fuck over your lives.
So sad. Continue your journey. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I mean, I do, but, like, that's why I'm here. Anyway, so...
You're literally just flowy. Just messing with the save function in order to screw and test the people around you.
But, like, I don't abuse it. I only use it at the end of the game. Right? Come on. This is... Except for, like, those rare occasions, but shh, don't talk about that. Anyway, we need to get Anna's bad ending. So basically just go through her scenes without doing the good stuff. Want to skip ahead, la-di-da-di-da. So...
La-di-da-di-da.
Anna... do-do-do. So I wonder if it defaults to the good ending or not.
Scientist Anna.
Alright. As you wish.
We
We really don't care about much. Oh.
Question.
Wow. That's how it defaults, huh?
Just look at that. I won.
If you skip the game, then the game just makes you lose in the scene. That's just silly. Someone had to. La-di-da-di-da. Okay. Did you want to do Anna's lines as well? You're doing all the dragons, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what kind of voice to give her. This turned out to be more fun than I expected. Of course, the main reason for that is because I won, but still.
I get it. You won, you're great, etc.
That is true.
So, when should I come in
Adam's-
for the tests?
Actually, I'm not sure if I'll get a spot for them in the facility anytime soon. I'll be sure to let you know.
I'm quite sure you will.
But you know what? This wasn't so bad after all. Maybe I'll let you have your date.
Really?
Sure, I mean, you didn't win, but I think you earned it nonetheless. Or maybe I'm just that nice.
Anna, being nice? Really? Don't know about that. Okay.
Well, it's up to you. Call me if you're interested.
I'll let you know.
She's sassy. You're gonna give her a sassy
She is.
voice. I still gotta collect my prize though.
I'm sure you'll make sure of that.
You better will. In any case, I should get going. My break is just about to end. Bye.
Farewell.
No, thank you. I'm gonna get J&L voice.
I was not sure what I'd expected out of this encounter, but it suddenly wasn't this. After all, proposing a proper date was my way of sticking it to her for being rude. Even though I lost the bet, she didn't seem to mind going on a date with me, as long as she got what she wanted. Whether I would follow up on it was up to me, though. Alright. So we'll just, like, not really care about anything else during these runs. We'll just focus on what we need to do. This is still a big mystery to me because of the whole wonder how you acquire the map. Do you have to do Remy's route and Adine's at the same time for them to have a good relationship and to get the map from him? Maybe that's what you need to do. I never thought of that actually. Having to do simultaneous like things to get an ending that you want. That's interesting. I still don't know what is under the thing at Tattoo Park Place with the whole what is under the what's it called, the hatch? I still don't know. La di da di da. I can't feel like this. You still need to tell your parents. La di da di da. We've seen all this already. I don't know why it's paused. What if you just leave immediately? That's silly. Okay, leave. Yes, I want to skip. Thanks. La di da di da. Alright, so it's time to continue with, who was it? Anna, trying to get the ending. Wait. What if she doesn't show up soon? I'm done. There you are. Where have you been all this time? La di da di da. Sounds like you've seen this before. Yes, I want to skip ahead. As you wish. Thanks, game. La di da di da. Spend the day reading. La di da di da. It's passion. La di da di da. I'm fine. Yes, I want to skip ahead. Thank you. Production facility. Hey, Lorem. Bye, Lorem. Hey, Anna. Let's do all this interrogation stuff. La di da di da. That's all. Thanks for watching. No, da di da di da.
But that's just a stream. A live stream. Thanks for watching.
Hey, we're not done here yet. Do. Stay. Da da da. Da do 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 do. Okay, that's not get copyrighted.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of GT Live.
Good. Oh, that's you.
Good for you, and for me, as it turns out.
La di da di da. You've seen this before, or you could say sometime. Da di da. I don't care.
You literally got one new piece of dialogue.
It's because of one dialogue option. Get some well-deserved rest. Lost intuition and superstition. Yes. Do. I'll do
There
it so you
you
don't
are.
die. There, Bryce didn't die. Sebastian, you also should not die. Oh, okay, they didn't even give me the option this time.
It's just like we already know you're gonna let live. Oh, hello. Who's this person?
Oh wait, this is still the same dialogue, isn't it? Why can't I skip it? Okay. Oh, so they automatically. Oh, I know why. Because the game's telling me that now they automatically have a good relationship after. Oh, it's because he doesn't mention the fact that we helped him talk with Adine and why they're like good friends now. Okay then. Well, that's cool. Now we automatically get that result, which means that we can probably get to Adine's good ending, which is cool. Let's do this. I want to skip ahead. I don't care about the administrative backstory thing. Meet with Anna. What? Oh, Lorem still dies? I guess you need to get his good ending for him to just not die. And that might be with the other characters too. I'm not sure if Adine went missing in the 5th chapter.
You have failed.
I'm sad. No, don't skip
You have
ahead because I.
failed to sabotage the challenge, and you were detected. That
Of
means you
course.
are automatically locked in this room.
Yes, of course. So I thought it's in
Yoshi.
here that the no. So don't say anything about her. Right. Okay. So if we don't tell her about her cancer, I think that triggers the bad ending because we don't just give her the note. Okay. So that should get the bad ending. Oh. Well.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Maybe I will have to die alone after all.
So what was she going on about? Oh right. Okay. Don't know if I'll be able to go
Yes,
to be there.
my one line of dialogue. It doesn't matter. You've already done more than enough for me. I'll remember you when I die.
Yep. Okay. And the rest of this will be stuff we've already seen. Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna go die now.
We're just on the bad ending because all this is. Wait, what was this?
Yoshi, who do you think this
If you say
episode
so.
was and why?
Not me. Because, I don't think I did anything wrong. That's all this was shown already. Anna, duty.
Duty. PNG fireworks.
So does Anna... Yeah, of
Eyebrow
course.
wiggling for the win.
Thanks for watching.
That's just a stream. Boom shakalaka. That's perfectly typed.
So this is the bad end, huh? Anna jumped in front of me as the deafening bangs of several more shots rang out through the hallway. Wait, hold on. Why did like he aim for me before Anna? That's weird. I didn't. Oh. While I was unharmed, Anna was hit multiple times and fell to the ground. While I watched Reese's hand dive into his pocket for more ammo, Anna's harsh breathing filled my ears. Quickly, I dove behind the generator's box for cover and saw Anna opening her muzzle, spraying some liquid in Reese's direction. Reza looked at her in bewilderment before he suddenly burst into flames. He started flailing his arms around wildly, trying to put out the fire. But the flames didn't stop. He tried to get up, but failed as he fell once more and squirmed around the floor, shrieking in agony. A short time later, his body slumped and his cries stopped as he lay on the ground, motionless. I watched for a while as the flames continued burning the now lifeless body. I went over to Anna, only to realize she was covered in blood from her bullet wounds. She was breathing heavily, but was still alive. This looks bad. I have to do something to stop the bleeding. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Don't bother. Based on where he got me, I'll be gone soon.
Don't say that.
I've done autopsies before. I know how this goes. No one can help me now.
Jumped in front of me, Anna. Why? Why did you do it?
I only had a few moments left to live, if I was lucky. That's it. Anything past that wouldn't even be a life worth living.
Wow, what a noble hero.
Would you want to spend your last days strapped to a hospital bed, slowly wasting away until nothing is left but a mere shell of you for myself? They can only prolong life, but they can't save me. But by doing this, I can save you. So I did.
This might be one of the best bad endings, actually. She's actually died willingly. While with Remy's good ending, it was kind of meh.
I know you have it in you to achieve and succeed at what you set out to do, even if I couldn't.
Aww.
Even if they have me rot, die in prison, rather than finding a cure for myself and who knows how many of us. Just make it count, Yoshi.
Before I could answer, her head slumped. She was dead. Around the room, the fire had stopped and it had become eerily quiet as I checked on the others. There's Maverick dead because he always dies and it's really, really bad, and that's why I want to stop him from dying.
Buy all the Maverick merch.
Oh, okay, here's looking a little burnt there. Just a little burnt. Oh, while confirmed that Maverick and Rita were dead, I was glad to discover that the administrator was still alive. I found the first aid kit in one of the rooms and used it to dress her wound. After a bit of rest, she was able to get up and we walked outside. Oh wow, we actually get a one-on-one with the administrator in the ending. Cool. Okay, voice the humans, I guess. What are you planning to do now? I don't know, Izumi. What do you think we should do? We have to stop the comet, after all, so you remember my name. What else do you remember? I know we can stop the comet, but I also want to help humanity. I'd be just like Riza if I didn't try, you know, just helping one world and disregarding the suffering of the other. That's why I was asking for your plan. Sending generators now would be out of the question, since we'll need all we can gather in order to stop the comet. That is correct. Unfortunately, I also know that by the time we've stopped the comet, humanity will have given up on the portal and disconnected its power source, so we won't be able to help them afterwards. You remember well. The solution to this would be rather simple. We just need to let them know to wait a while longer while the dragons recover from expending all their power sources to stop the comet. We could just send them a letter. I'm afraid that won't be possible. And why is that? Because the coordinates got shifted? Yeah, great. I thought it happened during some of our other attempts, and I decided to delete the coordinates to humanity's portal when I repaired this one a few days ago. But the portal has ways to locate other functional portals, right? We could re-establish the connection. Unfortunately, looking for other portals through time and space would be a significant energy expenditure that we can't afford right now. Not if we want to stop the comet.
Yoshi, it's because the plot demands it.
I reject this outcome. If there's no way to send them help, I'll go back to the day of my arrival and try again. That's why you put those coordinates in after all. No, that's not your call to make. These coordinates were only to be used in emergency, or if we failed. What? Izumi's actually standing up to me now? No. As far as I'm concerned, we did fail, because Izumi just wants to save this world. Look at this world and what they have achieved under my guidance. You want to jeopardize this for a chance. Just a chance to save your city as well? That's what I came here for. Riza too, but he's dead now, so I'm the only one they have left to fight for their survival. I can't just leave them now. As nice as it would be, life here would be a life built on the suffering of others. Wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I could have helped them, but didn't because I took the easy way out. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't over yet. You want to save those who sent Riza and his supporters? Is this really about humanity or about Anna? She sacrificed herself for you, not for you to undo it all again. It's her sacrifice that makes it possible to save this world now. Is that not enough for you? No, I'm going. That is your final decision. You leave me no other choice. Suddenly, I saw her reaching for something in one of her pockets. When it parted to reveal Riza's gun, I quickly grabbed it and pointed it out the way before Izumi pulled the trigger. See, look, we didn't think so, but Izumi is on the other side of this. Like, she will kill anyone in her way to save the world of dragons. Just like Riza's killing anyone to, like, keep the world of humans alive. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, in the ensuing scuffle, I managed to wrest it away from her and hit her in the face with its blunt end. She collapsed in pain as blood started to run down her cheek where the impact had opened a gash. As she squirmed on the ground, I turned to her before I took my leave. You know what? For what Riza's done, you sure don't seem that different from him when it comes down to it. Goodbye. Just goodbye.
To be honest, the weakest link. Goodbye.
As I made my way to the portal to return to the day of my arrival, thought about what had just happened and what I would do now. If anything, Izumi's actions had only strengthened my resolve to make things right. Just right. After all, had all the time in the world to try. Yep. Well, that's all done. Huh. Alright, so that's Anna's bad ending, which isn't as bad, really. It's kind of black though, with Azumi coming up and being like, "Hey, you should go back to the past because this world is nice. So you should like just not do anything." I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Oh, it's like in how we had to kill Maverick in the other run. We just have to end up killing people if, you know, we see, we're not any better either. We're the one who's going around and like only in the ending we have to kill people if that's what it means to get both ends good. Though I guess it kind of makes sense considering the fact that we're trying to help both worlds rather than being on one side or the other. So I guess we're better. Ah, bleh. Black indeed. Black with the way she ate, because basically she killed some living farm animal and ate it.
Let's be honest. Everyone wants Remy. Remy is the Barra.
Remy or Lorem. Either.
Nah, Remy for the win. Remy.
Alright, let's see. Ending credits, la di da di da.
La di da today.
Right, let's do this.
It's Anna. You killed.
No, we didn't kill her. She sacrificed herself for us. So, we got her bad ending. Well, sorry, but she ends up dying either way. In the good ending, she dies in the hospital bed because she has cancer. Sacrifice. Alright, so that's her bad ending. Let's see who we have up next. Because these don't seem to be taking too long. It's just a little alteration for the bad endings, whereas with the good ending... Oh no, the good endings don't seem to be much either. You just have to present the item, and that's it, and get a bit more dialogue. Alright. Let's go. Continue your journey, Yoshi. Thanks, game. Chapter 1.
Thanks, Obama.
What, Chapter 1 also... Also trauma because it's a bad ending? Yep. Okay, wait, I need to check. What do I need to do next? Whose ending do we have to do next? Alarm's good ending. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one. Like Remy's I was also looking forward to, but Alarm's the other one. As I mentioned before, la-di-da, skip ahead. So here we just get some rest, I guess. Chapter 2, Hope, skip ahead. Thanks for watching. So how do we get the good ending for him? Maybe we don't have all the items, actually. Now that I come to think about it. Do we... I mean, we have the X-Men sphere, but... I don't know, we'll just see what happens here. Because I don't remember actually missing anything. Unless you have to have 2 items to get Lorem's good ending. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll see what happens. Let's just go through what we can here. Because the game's still making it seem like I need to find something around here. The only thing I can think of is the hatch in the Tatsu Park, but whatever, I guess.
I agree with everything he said.
Of course. That's all. Thanks for watching. Let's rest. Skip ahead. La-di-da. Let's meet with Lorem. La-di-da, skip ahead.
Oh my god, I just did the 9
Congrats, you did it! Oh, hey, we got we got just intuition this time. That's cool.
Sebastian.
Skip ahead. Sebastian's pretty cool. Wait, do we need to visit the police archives to actually like get the hold on. Oh yeah, that's how you get Katsuharu. You have to do this whole thing. You have to go to the police archives earlier than is necessary. So we'll meet with Lorem, and then we'll meet with Katsuharu. No, we'll do his. Maybe after this ending we'll head off. Yeah, it's getting a bit late now, so should we just get Lorem's thing out of the way for now, and that should be good. Treasure hunt, la-di-da, meet Katsuharu now. Right, let's go talk with Mr. Ice Cream.
Mr. Ice Cream?
There you are. I wasn't sure if I was going to find you from the description you gave me.
Well, this hall is where I do business. You could have asked anyone and they would have told you where to find me.
I see. I say that a lot. I also happen to say that a lot in real life when like during text. I'm just like nothing else to say. I go like, oh, I see. Don't get the wrong impression from that, guys. If I say that to you guys, I don't mean that like it's bad or anything. It's just, yeah, okay, you get it.
Now, what would you like for your ice cream?
Wow, what do you have to offer?
What I have to offer?
Oh. Whoa.
As for the main dish, I have ice cream, gelato, frozen yogurt, frozen custard, soft serve, sorbet, sandwiches, popsicles, margarine, sherbet, cold taffy, snow cones, and hello ale.
The sandwich is a little interesting. You've just got all these ice cream sort things, and then you've just got sandwiches. It's great. Alright. I have very blank responses.
I could offer you waffles, sticks, sticks.
Just sticks. What?
Pretzels, wafer cones, cake cones, sugar cones, chocolate coated cones, double cones, or vanilla cones.
You forgot cups. Cups, because everyone wants to eat.
Cones.
Oh, cone cones.
Cones and extra cones.
That's a lot of variety you have there.
I'm actually getting like lightheaded.
Oh wow! Careful there.
I haven't even started on about the toppings. Now you know why I have to keep dragging this big cart everywhere.
Oh, hey, it's Bryce. He's the chief of police.
Excuse me.
What?
Oh my god! I'm actually getting concerned about how lightheaded I'm getting again. I'm dizzy.
Oh, you're right. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, good.
Okay, just be careful. If you need a rest, then tell me.
Hatsuharu has a very demanding voice. I'm sorry, but we're closed. You don't look closed.
Why are we closed?
I really want to buy an ice cream. No, please. It's really hot, and I'll pay twice as much.
Oh my gosh, just get Bryce some ice cream! All he's asking for is some ice cream! Bryce is so fed up with this.
Tell me when you're gonna be open. When I feel like it. Now, off you go.
Katsuhara seems very annoying. But
I think Katsuhara is a bit racist.
Poor Bryce.
But I think
Katsuhara waved the claw dismissively. He's just kind of like.
Katsuhara's a bit. That's racist.
Waved the claw dismissively.
Off you go.
Can we bring an ice cream to Bryce, please? I feel so sorry for him. What? Jeez.
Whatever. I'll just go and jump into a lake or something. Literally the sick of this world.
No, Bryce! Why did you come here when you're closed?
This is just my spot. It has been for a long time. I'll open for those pesky customers later, but right now I have a guest to entertain.
He's the chief of police and you're calling him a pesky customer. Good one. I see.
I see.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this business for over 40 years now.
Wow, I didn't know you had a career in voice acting. Nice one. Oh, wow.
You see, I'm this town's only real ice cream vendor.
Ah, yes, I do see. I see.
What do you mean a career in voice acting?
Huh? You've had one for 40 years now? Didn't know that.
Sure, you could just go into a store and buy any pre-made ice cream nowadays. But it's just not the same.
Of course it's not.
My customers know that. They love my ice cream.
Well, it's good that he doesn't seem to have like paragraphs of dialogue. That's a plus.
I'm so dizzy.
Are you okay? You can use like a lighter voice or something if you'd like. If it means that you're not going to be feeling bleh. You alright to do
I'm
this?
good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's weird
Don't
how
strain
dizzy.
yourself. It is weird, isn't it?
I see an actor needs to be able to strain his voice. Of course, I don't just sell it. I also do ice cream parties and catering.
Oh, very professional business. Ice cream parties?
Only for very special occasions.
The townsfolk must really like your ice cream then.
Oh yes, it's been wonderful for decades. Literally though, everything just seems to be going down.
Why is that?
Cause I'm an old fart. Every day, less customers find their way to me. If I don't sell everything, things start to spoil and I have to throw them away. I would never have to do that before.
Oh.
If it keeps going on like this for much longer,
If it keeps going on like this.
I might have to face the reality of bankruptcy.
Or you not being able to do this voice.
I was planning to retire in a few years, but I can't. Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this! It wouldn't be nearly as bad if I hadn't also lost all my savings recently.
And didn't get lightheaded from this voice. Oh no! What happened?
Well, I happen to be an avid player of a game called Monopoly. I mean,
Mahjong. Mahjong.
Mahjong. Mahjong. Just as it happens, sometimes people play it for money too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you gobbled it away, you little shit.
Good job. You lost all your life savings by gambling?
That's the funny thing about gambling. Sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. Yeah, well, don't ask for people's sympathy then.
Yeah, what? That's the funny thing. I don't see anything funny about the situation. You silly poop.
Sometimes you win big and sometimes you lose all your savings. That's just how it goes.
Not
Yeah,
really.
most of the times you lose your savings. That's the point of the house always win.
I just don't care about him. I'm not empathizing for him at all. I see.
Neither do I know.
Like before, I was just like, oh no, and now I'm just like, I see. Good, well done. How did you decide to become an ice cream vendor anyway? Yeah, I always just drag the topic in random directions with my questions.
I'm an ice tracker and it comes naturally. I have quite a history, human, so I'd hope you're prepared. Fuck no, please.
Are you prepared?
I'm not prepared.
I can give you a moment for you to prepare for this moment.
For the exposition garbage.
Ah, yes, love this. Always the best. Ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I am you even get a line from me first. Well, I am an ambassador, so if you have the stories to tell, I'll listen, because it's my job, and I'm forced into this because it is part of the plot of the game. Thanks.
As you wish.
Oh, when it turns into this dialogue, it's a heavy backstory.
Haha, now you have to voice it.
What? No, this is him talking. Unless you want me to voice it anyway.
But... No, it's narrator text.
What, do I have to read in that voice? I'm not sure if I can do it. I can try. Yeah. I have very fond memories of my I don't think I can go deep enough to make it sound like I have very fond memories. See, I can't go that to the point where I sound old. I have very fond memories of my childhood when I was little. Like
when I was little. You need to squeeze the back of your throat and do a raspy low voice.
We had a competition. Just give it an awfully high voice.
Oh, very.
We had a confectioner in town who offered all kinds of specialties, from cookies and sweets to cakes and chocolates. Should I just speak
You
with this
remind me of someone. I
voice?
can't remember who it was.
The
You
owner
remind
was
me
a...
of.
Hmm?
I can't remember.
The owner was a kind, generous dragoness who made everything that was sold in her shop with her own two claws. Her confectionery was always very good, but it was her ice cream that was truly exceptional. Even as a small child, I could always taste the difference, even when my peers didn't care and proclaimed one ice cream as good as the next. As I grew up, I came to a fundamental understanding about people. There are those who are content with the lowest common denominator, and those, like me, who could appreciate the finer details in expertly crafted things.
Oh, the lowest common denominator is in like gambling.
Also, I think I'm jumping between a lot of different tones with this, but I don't think it matters. I talked through when I heard of her plans to retire to see if someone else was to continue running the shop, or if she had taken in an apprentice. But to my utter dismay, I learned that this was not the case. You see, she was the kind of humble person who didn't think of herself or her wares as special in any way, so she never felt the need to preserve them. I realized that without my intervention, her art would be lost forever. I begged and pleaded with her not to let this happen, but she insisted that I had vastly overestimated her skill. It was not until I ran out and brought her some of the store-bought pulp they dared to call ice cream that she gave in and agreed with me. Wow. As a creator, she of course had never felt the need to buy some for herself when she could just make her own. And after only eating her own wonderful ice cream for all these years, it had just become ordinary for her. She had never realized how exceptional it truly was. Even though she was already at retirement age at the time, she took me in as an apprentice to teach me the fine art of confectionery.
Why do we need backstory for ice cream, man?
Of course you do.
It's like a lollipop lady telling you the backstory.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God.
this is so weird. I love how this game has such random backstories. Oh, ice cream. Okay then. As a student for a few years and learned the basics of many different recipes, but unfortunately, she passed away before I could learn the secrets to a particular blend of ice cream. For the next couple of years, I traveled from city to city, trying to find her relatives or confectioners of a similar caliber in order to find the last ingredients of her recipe. Going from one disappointment to the next, I finally tracked down a distant nephew who remembered her from his own childhood. Even back then, her ice cream had apparently been very popular in the family. He was very happy to hear that she was able to fulfill her dream of owning her own confectionery. However, after he told me that the recipe was the confectioner's own and that she had never divulged it to anyone else, I had to realize that this was a secret she had apparently taken with her to the grave. Nowadays, people tell me that I have surpassed her. What they don't know is that all the different recipes I use, all the varieties I offer, came to be when I tried to recreate her recipe. I never succeeded. And there's the backstory of his ice cream life.
Just look at the number of different ice creams I sell. People tell me how impressive that is, and how they are all wonderful. You're right there, Yoshi.
Yes. No, maybe.
They think it makes me better than her, but she only ever sold a single flavor, a single variety. She never needed anything else because that's the one flavor that was perfect.
Right, that makes sense.
I can only ascribe my own success to what I learned from her. Of course, this corner's not the only place where I sell the ice cream. I also have my spots in the surrounding villages, but even up there I can slowly see the influence
Oh, you're right.
of the cities taking over.
Oh,
The trouble is, nowadays people just don't appreciate the art anymore. They only care they can eat, and not about what they eat. They are too quick to settle for what they can get from the local supermarkets. Ugly, manufactured pulp. Gah! The tinkles. Grrr. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
You know, some of these companies have approached me before. They want you to buy my recipes, but I won't let them ruin what I've done by making it cheap and easy to produce like the stuff they sell. Story of chaos. The story of KFC.
Ah, wow.
You know, Colonel Sanders actually hates KFC chicken.
Oh.
And he quoted as saying, and he's a real person, and he quoted as saying that the gravy tastes like wallpaper. They tried to sue him, and he won.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
My ice cream is only what it is because I still make it myself with my own two hands. This is the way it has been and how it will always going to be.
Oh. I'm yawning. You mentioned you were planning to retire in a few years. What's going to happen then? Do you have any students who will take over the business afterwards? The dragon gave a big sigh.
I wish I've had a few students. I've always wanted a few students who had to learn the art, but they all gave up sooner or later.
Aww. Why is that?
And they'd be very forgiving, but the recipes aren't. Some steps require manual labor, and people don't expect the harsh conditions that comes with the job of
Wow.
making fucking ice cream. It's hardcore, bitch.
Hardcore ice cream.
Many only apply only because they know how successful I am, or how much I sell in a hot day, but they don't see all the work that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, a lot of people
True,
underestimate jobs.
I can understand that with my job. People think working at an arcade is just awesome, and they don't know how.
Yeah.
It's quite hard, strenuous work.
Right.
I see the same influence of the cities corrupting the youth of today.
Wow.
Oh, fuck you, Hatsuharu. You know what? Go fuck yourself. Go spend every last. Go spend every last every last penny on gambling. See how I care. You old fat. This is Juvenoya in a nutshell. Screw you.
Great.
They're lazy and seek instant gratification. Oh, instant gratification? You mean like gambling? Instant gratification. This actually has me genuinely pissed off.
This is silly. Alright, you ready to continue?
You agree, right? Like, instant gratification, as in, like, the thrill of gambling.
That is silly. He is very silly. I don't get this guy.
I hope he dies.
Wow. Wow.
Wanted to make the recipes easier and cut corners, but I won't stand to compromise on quality. If there is no one willing to learn, appreciate, and preserve the art, it will tell me there is no desire for mastery in this world anymore.
That's dark.
Let them have their cheap stuff if that's all they want. I'd rather take my recipes to the grave than let the big companies have them.
Oh.
I have a grandson who may be my last hope. The like of us, he's always interested, not only in eating my ice cream, but also in learning what I have to make it. In a year or two, he'll be old enough to become my apprentice if he so desires.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure if his interest will be present. Even if it is, I don't know if he'll be able to brave the hardships that come with it. What hardships? Mix some ingredients.
It's making ice cream. You know how it's hardcore ice cream making. We already discussed this.
Put some cream, ice, and salt in a bag, mush it up a bit, and leave it for like 10 minutes. That's literally how you make ice cream.
It's the art that matters.
The art.
The artistic skill and everything.
What's the political person called again? I forgot.
Huh?
Emrys.
What? Art?
Emrys, isn't it?
Yeah.
The political. Yeah.
What did you say?
They both fucking. They should marry each other.
What do you mean?
However, they're both like, oh, my job is so hard. I'm so much better and superior than everyone else.
And they've got super long backstories and they like to talk a lot.
And pointless, yeah.
It's great.
However, That is not for the future. I have much more pressing problems right now, like my gambling addiction.
That's true. Like what?
I hope.
Great.
You see, this area used to be the popular spot for people to meet. And also, let me just stop for a second.
Mhm.
He's like, oh my, no one wants ice cream, bitch. The police officer wanted your ice cream, but you turned him away.
That's true. That's so dumb. It's so
Yeah.
dumb. All right.
Popular spot for people to meet each other. But ever since Tattoo Park opened, it's not worth it to come back to my corner anymore. The store is closer now.
Maybe you shouldn't count on the people seeking you out. You should try coming to the people instead. That's what a card is usually for, right? Have you tried moving it somewhere else?
Moving?
Oh, too much physical demand.
I'm too superior.
That's what the wheels are for, right?
For movement.
Ah, of course.
But this has been my spot for the last 40 years. It's always worked out great for me. Yeah, well, adapt with the times, old fat.
Yeah, that's the thing. People expecting things to be the same the whole time. Sorry, but times change. They also repeat themselves.
You know, half the kitchens on Kitchen Nightmares is literally just telling people that don't adapt with the times.
Really, that's wow.
No. If you watch Hell's Kitchen, it's literally half of them. It's like people loved my pizza in the 80s. Yeah, well, 2000s now catch up.
That's silly. Wow. Considering it's not working out so great right now, maybe it's time for a change. Oh, okay. So either he's gonna be like, yeah, okay, I accept this, or he's gonna be like, no, well, time, I don't care about how times change. Let's see what he says. Dragon raised a claw to his chin, his expression telling me that he was deep in thought. About ice cream again.
I guess I don't really have anything to lose at this point. What do you propose?
You don't have anything to lose because you gambled. That's not really the reason why, because you lost it already. Anyway, I propose that you stop gambling because you have nothing to lose.
Well, yes, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Oh, and that's it? Oh, well, thanks. No? Okay, apparently it's not. I was kind of surprised. I was like, what? What do you propose? End of scene? That was weird. Okay, we got it.
I'm not sure how I let you convince me to come here when this is the place I stole all the customers from me. It's a literal park. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the right way to look at it. The world is ever changing, and you can't stop that. You have to find ways to deal with it, or else you'll be left behind in the past.
Damn right, Yoshi's Gordon Ramsay now. It's fucking raw! Disgusting!
Great. It's too easy.
Undercooked!
It's too easy to just like change and be done with it. You shouldn't really be so quick to give up, you know? Except I'm actually like more motivational and inspirational, apparently.
Not putting 400% into your Gordon Ramsay impression. I'm Chef Gordon Ramsay and this is Hell's Kitchen. Not good enough. But all my customers know that the other spot is my spot. How are they going to find me here?
Put a sign
you
on.
don't have any customers. You don't have any customers. That's why we're moving here.
I think the people who will buy some ice cream will spread the word.
You think so? This has so many plot holes, it's so stupid.
Of course, yeah, I think so. It's summer. I'm sure there are tons of people around who'd like to buy an ice cream right now. Like Bryce, who you said you'd only serve in the evening, which is really dumb, because in the hottest part of the day, you're not serving ice cream. What are you doing?
I think he just doesn't like brown dragons.
Maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
He's like a racist granddad.
Great. Of course.
Well, if you think you can sell ice cream better than me, then please go right ahead.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, take over my business when you want to run it, you youngins.
What do you usually do?
What do you mean?
Well, what's your usual sales tactic?
I don't need to do anything special. People always used to come to me during my best times. They'd wait for my arrival of lines and I'd be sold out in minutes.
Well, this is not going around waving annoying advertisements. We can thank him for that. I see. That may have worked out before, but these times call for different measures, I think, such as advertising yourself everywhere. Great. We set up the cart at one of the busier corners. Once it was ready, we only needed to get the word out. Ice cream, ice cream. I'm actually helping him with this. I'm such a nice person. Ice cream by the one and only Katsuharu here in Tatsu Park. Get some while supplies last. Didn't take much to make the people in the vicinity take notice. The first customers arrived quickly. Of course, everyone recognized Katsuharu and loved his ice cream, but they also commended him on this new location. Others, however, were attracted by me, the human that was generally under police protection. Openly selling ice cream gave people plenty of excuses to come over for a short chat. Soon, people were flocking to the cart as word got around of the human selling Katsuharu's legendary ice cream in Tatsu Park. Wow. Can I get one of those, please? You can voice as well, though, so oops.
Yeah, geez, check out my dragons.
Shh.
Oh gosh. Of course, one ice cream for my favorite art student.
Wow, favoritism, huh? Bad.
I really hate Hatsuharu. How did you know? I've seen you around. Besides, your accessories kinda gave it away.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
What accessories?
The accessories over here. These ones.
I was about to read her voice in
See, you can.
his
These are the
voice.
accessories. These accessories.
Okay.
Bye. Oh, look another guy.
I need some ice. My colleagues are dehydrated from working in the heat.
Wow, intense.
My throat is burning. How many
Uh,
cups would you like? Let's make it 10. Alright, here you go. 10 cups plus one extra just for you. Thank you. I'll make it count.
yeah, you better. Business was booming, but it wasn't until a sudden person showed up that things were about to get serious. Was it Bryce? Nope, it's Amra. Great.
Well, this is interesting. I knew they were meant for each other.
Minister? Yeah, of
I
course.
told you. What did I say?
Hmm.
What do you think you're doing here?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like you're selling ice cream, and since I personally know Katsuharu, I know that it's exquisite ice cream at that.
Not a bad guess.
I said it. I called it. I don't want to tell you what to do, but if the trade commissioner finds out about this, I won't hear the end of it. He'll probably be bludgeoning my unfair competition and abuse of your status. I wouldn't mind his complaints, you know, but since I am in charge of your visit, it's all going to come back to me. I just going to want an explanation.
Oh yeah, stupid advertisers. I just wanted to help Katsuharu, that's all.
Help him? Is he in trouble?
Yes.
Alas, the human speaks the truth. It's like a prophet. It's like a prophecy or some shit about prophecy about ice cream.
Prophecy about how the ice cream never got sold.
Ever since the opening of Tatsu Park, my business has been plagued by the drought. I've become forsaken.
That sounds like a prophecy.
Exactly, that's what I said. Like it is the alas forsaken. Well, it's not hard to see why you kept staying at your old spot on the other side of town. It was Yoshi. Oh, it was Yoshi's idea to come here,
Ah,
and it was a good one. You don't look like you're having much trouble here at all, my friend.
yeah, they said this part got serious, but it really didn't. They're just having a friendly chat.
Yes, I will have to admit defeat on that front. But in hindsight, all successful ideas look like good ones.
Of course.
My friend, how come you never told me about any of this? I could have arranged something for you.
The voice acting is so great. Just jumping between these characters.
You think so?
Yeah, it's great.
I was sure you had more trouble issuing yourself than taking care of a businessman who should be able to take care of himself. Well, I won't stand for this town's only ice cream vendor going out of business. With this new location, I don't think you'll have any more trouble. But in order to resolve this little situation right now, I think I'll have to go with a different solution.
Oh, she's speaking out an essay again.
You want to sell some ice cream, Yoshi? Then I'll have to buy the rest of your inventory.
What?
Yes, that must be very hungry then. Oh, very hot. Very hot. I'm sure the other employees in my building will appreciate a little something to combat the heat.
Ah, of course.
Would you mind if I borrowed this card for a while? Otherwise, I'm not sure how I'll be able to transporting it all safely. Not at all! Just let me know when I can retrieve it. Of course!
Nice. Well, that was interesting.
This could hardly have turned out better for me. I can only feel the excitement of my glory days returning to these old bones of mine. Because of like the really bad quality of the screen share, it was like saying to these old boners of mine.
Great.
It legit looks like that.
Wonderful. That's great. It sounded like you two knew each other. Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. Good job.
Great detective work, Yoshi. The Scallops of War! Indeed, I have served her ice cream since the beginning of my career.
Talk about a long-time customer.
And a good one, too. I know she might not have enjoyed my ice cream out of tradition or necessity, but also due to an appreciation of the finer. Oh my god, see what I mean? She was a connoisseur like me.
Look, see that they are made for each other. Come on, this is like this is just, of course they are.
I told you. From like
you were right the whole time, weren't you? Oh, and she bought.
Predict this story.
Yeah, of course you can. And she bought the whole inventory.
Yes, but don't just see her as a big spender. She's a true patron of the arts.
Yes, of course.
Ooh, the arts. Ooh.
The arts. Do you like her?
Yes. How dare you say something like that about her? She was a muse, an inspiration. Her lifestyle embodies the philosophy of my art.
I like how a character in the game actually identified this as well. This is great.
And you ask me if I like her? Puh.
I see how it is.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you for your help again.
There's no need for that.
I'd offer you some more ice cream, but I'm afraid we're all out for today.
You better have given Bryce.
It's just... No, Bryce doesn't get any. Fuck Bryce.
Wow. That's just...
He's sick of this.
You're just mean. Actually, I didn't even have one earlier.
What?
Yeah, that customer you didn't want to serve interrupted us, and now Emma took the rest with her.
Oh, you're right.
What? I didn't even refer to him as Bryce either. I just cared. I just said the customer. Wow, even I've just lost interest in her.
What a great shame. You sold all my stock and didn't even get the chance to indulge in the luxury of yourself.
It's no big deal.
Oh no, it is. You know, could come by next time when I'm in town again. Now that you've saved my business, I'd let you eat all the ice cream you want.
You should also invite Bryce along for this. It's a good idea. Thanks.
Well, maybe not all of it, or else I might go bankrupt again.
Again? Okay. You may have
gone bankrupt. You nearly went bankrupt. Get your story straight.
Oh. You may have cut Sahara and saved his business. But who wouldn't at the prospect of free artisan ice cream? Oh, wow. We're done with Mr. Ice Cream and his backstory.
I don't want his ice cream.
Loss? Why loss? What is this all about?
I lost all my ice cream.
Why is there a loss? Why is there loss in this run? Who? Oh, we'll see. Do 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 do. I'll do it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, wait. Okay, we've got dialogue.
Oh yeah. Well, the police came and raided the place.
What? Why?
It's a long story. I'm not going to tell it now.
Yes, because we've already heard it twice, totally, because we got both your endings. Is it bad?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure how they expect me to work in these conditions, considering I get assignments from the council and the police.
And then I have to give her the bandage. I thought we've already been through this dialogue. That's weird. Oh.
And then they both turned around and messed up the place as if it's part of their job. It doesn't make sense to me. Someone's gonna hear about this, and there will be consequences, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, consequences.
Anyways, what did you want?
I'm here to drop this off for you, courtesy of the police.
That's what I'm talking about. Myself, my place, and ask for my help.
Sorry about this, Anna.
Somebody's right here, and I'll get to the bottom of this. What is this, anyway?
Just a bloody bandage for analysis.
What a joke. Do they really expect me to help after this stunt?
Of course we expect you to.
How could I even? My lamb is trashed.
I
can't accept this until I know what's going on.
I see.
Also, it doesn't look like I'll be able to do those tests on you any longer, so don't bother contact me again.
Alright. I'll leave you be then.
Good luck with the whole ambassador thing.
Good luck to you too. So, do we have the bloody bandage now? Or what? Because we didn't give it to her. Achievement! Why? Oh, you're so annoying. Do 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 do.
You know that black guy doesn't look like a dragon.
Huh? Which one?
The one that you just skipped past. He was standing upright.
Which one was that? Hold on, let's have a look. So we've seen all this before. Oh, we can't go back past here. Oh well.
No. He had red stripes, I believe. Black and red. He was black with red stripes.
Oh, what? That'd be Kevin, I think. Right, I get what you mean. Oh, let's see. Now the facility has received the bandage. Right, this would be you. Let's go.
Sebastian, did I have a voice for Sebastian?
Don't think so. I don't think you've talked to Sebastian before.
I can't think of a new voice. What should I go for? What's his personality?
I don't know. He's just the guy who just does police stuff and is cool.
Now that the facility has received the bandage, maybe we'll discover something new.
Very close to your normal voice. Are you gonna be a policeman? I'm afraid that's not the case. I brought the bandage back.
What? Why?
I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently the police raided Anna's lab, so she wasn't in a condition to accept it.
Is that so strange? I haven't heard about this. I'll have to talk to the others. Actions like that will stall a resident's case. And that's not something we can afford right now. I'll take care of the remaining tests so you can take the rest of the day off. I'm sure you have things to do other than helping the police department.
It's no problem, really. My trip to your boat wasn't supposed to be a vacation. Da-di-da-di-da. Do I not get the achievement for getting the bloody bandage because I still have it with me? This is... No, wait, no, I meant to press skip ahead. Whatever, I don't care, administrator, like, being through all this. How do I get the achievement? Right. I might need to ask one of you guys to go look for the, how to get the achievement for having the bandage. Alright, so we wanted to meet Laura, obviously. But, wow, that's silly. I don't get it. How do you get this? Because we have the bandage with us, don't we? Whatever. Meet with Lorem, da-di-da-di-da. Is there anything different here? The thing is, where do we get to present the X-Men sphere to him? See, because otherwise you only end up getting his bad ending. I don't know. Is there any point here where we get to present it to him? Oh, huh. Well, it said I've seen the scene, but I haven't. Okay, I've got different dialogue. Oh, I heard about that. Didn't know the witness was Ipsum, though. Small world.
How could you know about something like that?
I've been helping your police for some time now.
Really? Oh, does that mean that this has something to do with Rez's disappearance?
Oh, wow. Okay, just skipped a whole bunch of stuff. Was that the only new dialogue? Like 3 lines? Okay, thanks. Sounds interesting. Okay. We ordered pizza. Da-di-da-di-da. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious stuff. La-di-da-di-da. Something, something, something. I don't mind. He's a herm, so he was very scared about telling us about that, and we're like, no, it's okay. What? How do we get his good ending? We've already seen all this. This is the first time I've actually gone through and not been able to accomplish anything, actually. Oh no, we got to meet with Katsuharu. I guess we'll have to figure out Lorem's good ending another time. Because I don't know how to... I don't know what we have to do to get his good ending.
But that was just a stream.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, so we got Emra here and Katsuharu, so that's cool. Anything new? Oh, hey. There we are. There is Remy in all his adorable glory. Amazing.
Adorable.
He is, isn't he? Let's have a look. What else is new? We've seen these. Oh, there's Emra. And then there is also Katsuharu with ice cream.
No.
Nice.
Get him away from me.
Oh yeah, this is Kevin here. So this is the one you were referring to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He's college guy. Alright, so that'll probably do it for today then. I need to figure out, so there's a couple things we need to figure out still. One of them is how you get the bandage, how you acquire the bandage, and the second is how do we go about getting Lorem's good end. Because I think Adine's good ending, well, I don't know what we'd have to give her. Oh, do we have to get the bandage to help Adine, maybe? No, you wouldn't get one that's already used. You get the map for her. Yeah, right. If you want to get her good end, then you have to get the map for her. For Bryce is gonna be, like, bad endings are easy. You just go through all the dialogue, but then don't give them the big, like, important part of the story. I mean, I could just easily go through that right now, couldn't I? No, I'll save it for tomorrow, because otherwise it's just gonna be, like, skipping through a lot of stuff. Like, it'll just be a really quick thing. I might just do it first up tomorrow, actually, to get it out of the way. But, yeah, so, how many things do we have left? After that, we've also need to get... No, there isn't much left. I don't know why you can't check the achievements from this screen, but yeah, oh well. But yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully you can catch you in the next stream. Thank you for joining me today. It was very fun to be with you, Lucario. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no problem anytime.
Yes, your voice acting is wonderful.
Thank you.
So yeah, glad to have you here today. And hope the rest of you also had a lot of fun during the stream. It was very... It was interesting to say the least. A lot happened. Alright, well, I'm happy to get a couple good stuff happen now, especially Remy's good ending. So good. So happy. Happy for him. Yeah. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.